All right, now, folks, I'm probably only going to play this game for like 5 minutes. I mean, I'm assuming there's not a lot to do. So this game is about being a stone. And it was sold to me by the developers when they gave me the key. The key was given for free. I think I'm supposed to say that. That you only play as a stone. You only play as a stone. I don't know anything else that happens. We're going to be a stone, and we are going to sit there, and we are going to be still as one is with a stone. And is there going to be any value to the game? I'm not entirely sure. I was just going through the graphical options of it. It's got freaking lumen ultra settings and stuff. So, I mean, it's probably going to be really pretty. So let's see what happens in the life of a stone. If the game is boring, we'll play it for 10 minutes and we'll go play Metal Gear Solid. Otherwise, maybe it'll be the greatest game we've ever seen. Begin. What? Events mode. DZen mode. I don't even know what to do with this, Timeless. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this dude. There's like a freaking stone golem. I don't know what to do. Events mode. Okay. I'm sure Stone has seen some stuff. Could be interesting. Let's see. Let's see what Stones have seen. Okay, and I can just move the camera like this. Peeps, look at me, for I am magnificent. There I am. Should we name me? What do we think? What should I name myself? Can I zoom in and stuff? Or can I just scroll around like this? Alright, Rockefeller. I do quite like Rockefeller for the name of my particular stone. Name yourself Bill. Bill was my Baldur's Gate character. Are we going to name everything Bill? Okay, I can zoom in and I can zoom out. Well, there you have it, folks. Stone Simulator. Are we enthralled?
Got something.
I don't know if we chose the right mode either, though. And he should have a New York accent. Hey, I'm standing here.
Did
Baldur's
you choose
Gate.
or events?
Rolling Stone. Hey, Vicky. How are you doing? Everything is Bill. Legendary stonework. Gunk Stone. I call it a girl at work. Billy Bob the Duck. But that's because she calls me a jackass. It sounds like you two have a fantastic relationship. Is there a link for this game? Whizzle, there is not a link for the game. It's just on Steam. I don't know if I've got the right game mode. I've gathered moss, but a rolling stone gathers no moss. Wait, was this moss not here before? Tell me, you just Google and make sure that we've got the right game mode here.
Sure.
Thanks, man. Well done, says Lynette. Rocky Balboulder. Adrian! Adrian! Are we winning? I don't know. I think we might be winning. I think we've defeated the first boss, question mark. Maybe, maybe not.
Did you choose events mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Did you die in the tutorial? I mean, we may or may not still be in the Oh! That bird came directly overhead. So if anyone has just joined, I'm playing a game where literally all you are is a rock. I mean, it's a really pretty game. Holy crap. Like, I'd play a game with this graphics. I am playing a game with these graphics. They're amazing. Look at that water. Look at those reflections. Hey, you finally didn't die during the tutorial. Congrats, Doug. You peeps in your similar minds. Event mode is rather uneventful. Are we sure, though?
I mean, he may have not died in the tutorial, but he did grow
Wait, I
moss.
pressed the button. It says, hold on. Wait. You know rocks take decades to move. Oh, if you press E, stuff happens. You'll need 1 million more tries before you see any progress.
Alright. Press W 1 million times.
No, that was E. Easy there. I'm not the rushing type. My rock is sentient. Give me a couple centuries to think it over. So I can prod him. Rocky Bill Boulder. Baldur's Gate. Try, Dunk. Are you serious? Stop touching me? Oh. I move at the speed of a geological error. War Drums, how's it going? How you doing? Oh, the weather's changed. This is very exciting. Kidney stoned. Oh, I do not like this age. I wish I were in a desert, not near the swamp. At least deserts don't come with this many bugs. Okay. Things have changed. Try, Dunk, try. Lloyd, I'm trying. Giving it a go. So again, for anyone who's just joined, I'm playing a game where you literally just play as a rock. And that's all you do. Multiplayer win. Do you know how unlucky it must be if you have a rock friend? Or imagine you have like a rock friend and some of those arseholes pick you up and throw your friend into the lake or something so you can no longer talk to him. And you know then that you have entire ages all alone. That was magnificent. So many events. Is it voxel based? Rocks don't like bugs? My rock doesn't. Okay. Weather changed again. Should I keep pressing E? I don't even know if that actually just did happen or not. Stop making... Oh, come on, don't rush me. Stop making me feel bad for skipping stones. Just watch the trailer. Meaningful things happen around you sometimes. Oh, I saw an exclamation mark. What was that? Wait, what was that? Look. I swear, I thought it was just sticks. I've been lying here for over 1,000 years. Look, what was that? What is it? What was it? Can you create your own rock with a V-neck? No, I cannot. I am Groot. Alright, so we live in a fantasy world. Bye, little scaly guy. I think he was made out of sticks. I don't think he was a skeleton, Timey. I think he was made out of sticks. What other channel I was in? Dumb? So now I'm here to watch Stone Simulator. Zen, I'm glad that you could exit that other dumb channel and come watch this channel where we're just literally sitting here watching a stone/rock. When does a stone become a rock? Because this is actually called Stone Simulator, but that looks more like a rock to me. Look at the stones on this guy. I was there the moment stream hit. Rock bottom. Whizzle, you were all here. Ty, nice to see ya. Time he had to leave, couldn't handle the excitement. He couldn't handle it. Royals. Couldn't do it. It's your sanity slipping from the solitude. Leave no stone unturned. I think you mean I am granite. No, but there was like a Groot-like monstrosity. I'm assuming this rock is going to witness things like the end of the world. I'm sure we're going to be there when it happens. Extinction of life and stuff. You're still pressing? I am. I told you I'm not the fast kind. Chill out. Alright, he's mellow. This dude's chill. I am Groot. All Dunk's vaping. Got him stoned. Goodness. The rock sassing you? I mean, who am I to judge? He's been lying here for over 1,000 years. Alright, so how's everyone's weekend going? I mean, this technically should be the perfect game. It's just chatting, but we have a rock there. This game is actually base, says Quizix. You reckon? Well, folks, if you would like to get it, it's on Steam. I think it's very cheap. I did get the game for free. I'm not sure how much it costs. I can tell you in my currency, I think it's like $2. Maybe slightly less. Happy weekend, Dunk. Are you going to do anything nice this weekend? No, Z. Oh, I mean, other than hang out with you folks, which is the greatest thing ever. But other than that, nothing eventful. He's waiting for a concert so he can get some rock. Hey, Trooper, how you doing? Clearly needs to restart run. You didn't select basalt as your starting rock. Hey, bad monkey. This is prettier than half the games out there. This game is very pretty. Oh, something's happening. Horsey! 3 jacks paid, 3 subs. 3 jacks, that's where they keep going. I told you I wasn't the one who was taking them. I told you. I freaking told you, dude. I told you it wasn't me that was making the horses disappear. Oh my god. Guess I'll just keep my head down. And stay quiet so I don't get nabbed too. The things rocks must see. Is this game sexy? I mean, it looks pretty sexy, Aruna. I think it's quite sexy. Why? Says 3 jacked. Dude, I'm sorry. They took that from you. You paid 6 subs and the aliens took the horse. That is cool. That was really cool. It came in slow, sucked up a horse, and then zoomed off. Obviously, the horse was fuel. Probably. That's a good theory. This game rocks, says Kivtabulous. If it got updated and the game really starts, that would actually be awesome. They took your brother, Barack. Is the antagonist erosion? I guess the antagonist could be erosion. So if anyone has just joined, basically you can just stare at this rock. You can kind of look at the beautiful scenery. I can spam click until the rock kind of gets pissed off. How about this? You press, and I pretend to move. Deal? Yeah, deal. Stop. Fine. I give up. Okay. I also kind of quickly want to see if there isn't any control that I'm missing. Because I didn't even think... Okay, quick save, quick load, toggle. All right, so me pressing E, it doesn't even say that E is here. I'm just pressing E and it does it. There is photo mode. Oh my god, look at this. Oh. Peeps, I want to remember this moment. There it is. That's me by the mountain. That's me in water. Okay. Do you really want to close the photo mode? All modifications will be lost. Yeah, that's fine. What? So where were you pushing last time? I think it's this way. Game of the year? Oh, wait. Did you see that? Wait, did you folks see that? Happy now? Wait, did you see that? Yes? No? Wait, am I the only one who saw that? Deal, says Lloyd. It actually moved. I think it moved, Soul Bishop. I think he actually moved. We are happy now. It might have been a figment of our imagination, but I think he moved. It's not like my poster the other day that didn't move. Trickery. I went to bed last night. Did you ever make it to the peak? Blockage? No. But we got quite far. We made it to, like, lava and stuff, which was pretty cool. Quick reload. I missed it. You gotta go fast. Nah, he moved. Yeah, I like the poster, which didn't. Hoping for DLC. Pinko, have you played this? Did you enjoy it? Hope there's an autosave. Maybe you can reach the tree in as little as 100 hours of gameplay. Am I too late for the stone jokes? No, peeps, feel free to have all the stone puns. Kivtabulous has been trying. Kind of like Man Alone here for most of the time. We did have some fun names, though. My character's name may be Boulder's Gate. Eh? What do we think about that? His name could be Bill. His name could be Rocky Bell Boulder. Kulava. 3 centuries later? Yeah, exactly. Not in this lifetime, says this guy. Did anyone clip it? We need to check the film. Rock Moss, I'm going to make stone puns until my voice gets gravelly. Drew, do it. Do it. I don't know why my first stone pun I thought for you is, don't sniff my pumpkin. I'm like, but a pumpkin's not a stone, so I don't know what's going on. Question mark. Dunk, you look stoned. Shinky, I am a stone. There I am. Look, Shinky, look at me. Give me a couple of errors to recover. Okay, from all that exertion that we did. Soon the stone will evolve into a boulder. Dunk has put a lot more time to reach hill status. I actually think we probably used to be a hill. I would imagine stones work the opposite direction. I actually used to be a complete mountain, and then I think you shrink. Not in this lifetime. Boulder Dash is still better. That is a gneiss rock, is it? I must be honest, I didn't study too much geology. I don't really know my rocks. I know what a tiger's eye looks like. I know what quartz looks like. I know a good skipping stone when I see one. And that is about the sum of my knowledge of rocks. So yeah, there we go. The stone is relatable now, says Becca. Made the cover of Rolling Stone. Imagine if you evolved into an onyx. That'd be cool. Pokemon. My eyes are brown. Get your rocks off. Tiger, so am I. Believe not, maybe some other time. Believe not, I actually know what a rock looks like. Catapult, congratulations. Now, I've played a game called Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. A lot of you really love it, and you're like, come on, Dunk, please play more PPDS, please play Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. And basically, all that game is just ducks falling into a pond. And this particular game is literally just a stone in a field. Have we seen a couple like interesting things at Stone Sea? Yes, we have. That's it. Otherwise, it's just a stone. I can try harass it. I'm a rock, not a cart. Stop rolling me around. Oh, this seems peaceful. You dawdle it is. We're playing a stone simulator and talking nonsense. Hey, Zeebs, how's it going? I'm getting stoned. I'm in Cali. I get it. Is there a game where you watch paint dry? That'd be lit. Cannaville, I don't think it'd be as lit as this. I'm waiting for daytime to come again. How many deaths have you got so far? Dank, I haven't died at all. Let's make a deal. You press and I ignore. Okay. I wonder how much fun the devil are having with seeing active player count. This game my husband would create, says Langley Love. Okay.
It's a gift.
Actually, I think there's a paint drying simulator. I'd imagine. Oh, wait. Wait, what's that? Look. Look. Spirit wolf. This reminds me... Wow, what was that? This reminds me of that alleged story where Bill Murray goes into a restaurant, walks up to someone, takes 3 fries off their plates, eats them in front of them, and as the person looks up at Bill Murray, he goes, no one's going to believe you. And apparently may or may not be a true story. Who knows? Who knows? Bill has both confirmed and denied said story. So I'm not entirely sure. And I'm like that with The Rock. No one's going to believe me. No one's going to believe there was a spirit wolf. Kevtabulous, thank you so much for the 3 months of gifted tier 1 sub to Bald Zebra. Zeebs, get subbed, dude. Get subbed. Is that a residual boulder? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I want one, says Mouth Motor Mayhem. Motor Mouth Mayhem. Dank says hi to everyone. Not devil, stupid or correct. I'm firing myself from typing. Devil made sense. That runaway looked so odd, says Cadaville. This is the anime for reincarnated as a rock. Z, I'm finally free of the yoke of mobile subscription. Yeah, Udordle tier 3 subscribed yesterday. Udordle now has like a tier 77 sub. Udordle's going for the record. I think the record is a tier 12 sub. I think. Did I just hear a Steam achievement? Yeah, I'm getting quite a few Steam achievements in this, Linnet. I'm actually doing tremendously well at this game. A lot better than many others. If I'm honest. Oh, congrats. You're a rock star. Survive 1 day. Great job doing nothing. Okay. Peeps, we survived a day. Is this the greatest game? Is this game of the year? It's too early to tell, but the answer is maybe. You have to 100% it in one stream? So I kind of started this up as a joke, and I was like, listen, if we only play it for 10 minutes, we'll play it for 10 minutes. But this is quite peaceful, and it is quite beautiful, particularly when the lights come out. What is this, Solar Warden? This is a game where you play as a rock, and that's all you do, is just play as a rock. I can harass the rock, though, for anyone who hasn't seen. You kind of just keep prodding him like this, and then he eventually, or they eventually respond. Is it on hard mode? Yes, when you play as a rock, it's always on hard mode. What does this non-survival look like? Longest dunk has gone without dying in a game. That's not true. It's the third longest, though. I did have that one run where I managed to go an entire stream unscathed. It was a beautiful day. It was a Wednesday. Rock hard right now? Damn right I am. Look at that. Look at that. What did you used to do for fun as a kid, says Soul Bishop. Honestly, I had no idea that rocks were sentience. I used to like throw them into ponds and stuff, not realizing the sheer amounts of damage I was doing. Also play video games. I didn't go outside that much. That's all I did. If you run real fast, you might be able to skip across that pond. I can't do anything other than just harass this dude. Get harassed. You drowned rocks? TF? I didn't know. I didn't know they were sentient. Oh my god, is this where I get cancelled on the internet? Everyone's like, you used to drown rocks as a child? Yeah, but I give them an opportunity for their freedom. If they could skip 5 times, they would make it to the other side. Not one of them ever made it. It was very kind of like Squid Game-esque. I'd throw them and you'd be like, go! Skip for your survival! And they go, oh, I'm gonna make it! I'm gonna make it! They didn't make it. None of them ever made it. Dunk murdered the Rock. Cancelled. Damn it. Once you unlock racing, you can call the Rock Clip Drift. Bogglewig, I don't think most people would understand that reference. I get it. Instead of dying in a game today, Dunk is really living. Tyne, it's finally happening. This is what it means to be alive. There's a sentient rock called Geode in a Star Wars book. Well, this must be Geode right here. Speak to me, friend. Oh, butterflies. I mean, this is really nicely made. I mean, if you actually pay attention to all the stuff that's changing, there was insects earlier, now there's butterflies now. I mean, even the things that aren't huge events are actually quite picturesque. Hey, Braille, what's happening? Oh, am I in paradise? A feast for the eyes, a nightmare for allergies. There we go. I'm in paradise, peeps. What's happening? Looks exactly like the Rock in this game. Maybe this is a Star Wars game. Imagine that kind of hidden thing. I mean, we did already see a UFO. I'm literally a monster. I'm not literally a monster. I'm not. They had an opportunity to get safe. Oh my God. I had a nightmare the other day. I don't know why skipping rocks and that thing made me think of this. I guess it's kind of similar. But there was like a weird like Squid Game type event. And it was basically people would get a crap ton of money if they could survive various like deathly obstacle things. And my dream took place in the one with the flamethrower. And it's basically people had to run and escape a flamethrower. And everyone was like running and getting burnt. And then I ran and got completely burnt. And then I remember like my body going like, oh, what was that? Going limp and falling off the side of it and being like, I can still move. No, I'm done. I'm done for. I'm dead. It was not the nicest dream. What was that? You have a friend now? Oh, wait, did that rock just appear? Another rock. Hi, is that how we procreate? It just gave birth? It's like that song with Yoda. The one day, I rode over a log, and there was a little stick. And I was like, oh, that log had a child. That's exactly what just happened. Are you stuck in between a hard place? Sting? I am. Clone detected. They said I was one of a kind. Liars. Peeps, I will tell you for free, if any of you are Steam achievement hunters, I'm getting all the Steam achievements for this. Holy moly, I'm getting lots of Steam achievements. Did you happen to have that nightmare after playing my side for like 9 hours straight? I didn't, Drew. It was before that. That's terrifying. It was horrible. It was horrible having to try to do that run with flamethrower. This game rocks. Oh, I mean, I'm stoned right now. Steppendorf, how are you doing? I mean, does the other rock do anything? Oh no, it taunts me. I'm way better than you. You little piece of garbage. Did it ever exist? Did it? Didn't it? I just joined and we're looking at Rock Spiral. This is literally the game. It's Be a Stone Simulator. And it's just a very picturesque background while staring at a stone. And occasionally some crazy things happen. It's very similar to Plastic Duck Simulator, the most epic game we've ever played on the stream. Whoa, says Whizzle. Oh no, says Lynette. Nani, yeah. Hey, Cell, how's it going? This is peak stone content. We're getting stoned all stream today. Why, you little... I know, right? I just want to crush him. He died, we beat him. I don't think he did die. I think he left. He taunted me and left. Can I speak to my stone here? This game rocks, says Cake. Hey, Cake. Dunkstone, the magician. What did you do? I don't know. Hubris. I agree, Ava. Freaking hubris. I must be honest. Okay, I don't know enough about rocks. I'm sure there can be a crap ton of puns about rocks, though. You peeps can go into the different forms of rocks, and I won't even know what's going on. Like, when you said hubris, I'm pretty sure there must be some sort of magma-based rock thing where you could amalgam the words together and make it happen. Can't take a little criticism? This is really rock bottom. What about the cliff rocks around the pond? What do they talk about? Not much, if I'm honest. I keep reminding my cat to feed his pet rock. This should be multiplayer. You're the second person to say that, Tiger. Multiplayer, when? That would be cool. They were leafed, just like Timmy gets fishes thrown at him, only Timmy doesn't disappear. How do you know that wasn't a death animation for rocks? Lloyd, I actually don't know that. You do make a very vital and important point. Maybe it is dead. Rocks don't get stressed, they just stay under pressure. How many days have passed? 1 and a bit, I think. You know what I mean? A magmamation? Exactly. An amalgamation of terms. Now, online PvP is where it's at for this kind of game. Yeah, this game would be amazing PvP, actually. That would be wonderful. Can you get a staff and a freighter? Rick, we did see a UFO earlier, so maybe it's kind of No Man's Sky-esque. The amount of rock puns available is igniciously metamorphic beyond just the sedimentary comments. They're getting too advanced. May the courts be with you. My pet rock is a great listener, but it takes everything for granted. It's a game where you look at a rock. Paddy, that is exactly correct. But actually some interesting things have happened so far. I can also prod the rock, and then eventually it talks to me. Speak to me, rock. Say something. Speak to me. Speak to me. Music is nicer. The music is nice. And I mean, it actually has been like evolving the whole time. Like the weather does change, and I did see a UFO, and I did get to see like a spirit wolf thing. These puns are the schist, I'll tell you what. Holy moly. Why can't you ever trust a rock? Because they're always a little shady. I think we saw an alien too. I mean, we did see like a Groot-like monster erupt from the ground. So that did happen. Yeah, you're right, 3M. I'll never take you for granted. You folks are so creative. Very creative, I agree, Z. Okay, another night. Don't prod the rock just because you're jealous of its peace. You dawdle, it said a very similar thing to me. He's not in a rush. Earlier he was very much like, and I don't think he's even going to talk to me anymore. He's very much like, what the hell, dude? I love you so much. Okay, it's dark at night. Can you all see, by the way? There's probably a brightness thing if you would like. Have a nice day. Came in the rock and speak to you, and then it doesn't. It's hilarious. Quizix, it can speak to me. I promise it spoke that time. What is this? Violet? It's a game where I play as a rock. Hold on. Maybe I can make night a little bit more bright, maybe? Oh, so we've clipped it at 120 frames per second. And it's literally on like ultra. I've got like all the ray tracing on here. Check this. Check out all these things here. Gamepad icons. Language English. I don't think I can up the brightness, unfortunately. I'm afraid nighttime must just be dark. That's what happens, peeps. I hope there's DLC Spiral. First, we got to get through the main campaign, which I heard is 800 eons long. It did have a gamma setting. Where was it? Sorry, did I miss it? Where was gamma? Did streamer miss it? Gamma. Gamma. Oh, gamma. Sorry, I totally missed this. Okay, let's up the gamma. Wait, sorry, what was default? 2.2. So I'll put it back to default during the day. You have... Okay, hold on. Okay, let's just cancel this. Okay, unsave that. Check it again. Okay, no, 3.2. Okay. All right, that's better for nighttime, huh? We can actually see. And then during the day, I'll plonk it back down. Hey, Shezzy, how's it going? Shezzy, I'm so sorry. Your keyboard is literally right over there. I'll send it probably today or tomorrow. I'm so sorry for making you wait. I hope that you're feeling better. Much better. Nice. Okay, thank you, Diesel. Thank you. Imagine if you unleash that FPS. 120 is enough, you total. The Rock did say it would ignore you from now on. Maybe it's just playing hard to get. Your favorite Pokemon is Nucky. I don't know who that is, Soul Bishop. Oh, people notice me so rarely. I'm starting to feel invisible. Oh, NaCl. Okay, sodium chloride. Salt. Is this played in real time? G-Tech? No. That would be quite something. I mean, it did have different game modes. I would totally get the paid skins for this. That is such a good idea. Peeps, would you get the cosmetic DLC so your rock can look different? Holy moly. Holy moly. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Giftabulous! Giftabulous! I want the super deluxe all-skinned version. I don't think there is such a thing. So you're a rock, can you roll? No. I do think it moved once, but it might have been a figment of my imagination. But I do think the rock moved once. They missed the opportunity of a soundtrack that rocks. I bet you they did discuss that, having a rocking good soundtrack. But I do understand also the peaceful music, like for the type of game that they want to create. It's kind of looked like that. Like pecs moved, the pecs didn't move, you dawdle. That never happened. Also, for anyone who missed it, there is a new channel art thing here today. Z did it. Z did it! Why did she do it? I'm not entirely sure. Going to simulate a stone after breakfast ciggy. I'm waiting a dog to come by and pee on Dunk. The background today is so good. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It also doesn't move. Apparently, legend has it, if you stare at it long enough, it moves, but that is garbage. That is garbage. What do you think led to this foundational moment in your life? There is no DLC? I don't think there is, Kivtabulous. I was joking, my friend. Give it a moment. It hasn't moved, Z. It stayed in its exact path this entire time. I still think there should be googly eyes on them, says Diesel. That'll definitely be in the DLC Kivtabulous will give me. We'll see. Amazing. Stupid. Okay, back to the game. Where more interesting things are happening. Background is good, but doesn't have enough cat anus. Not today, you dawdle. You had your time in the sun. Tomorrow, the portrait gets put back to normal. Thank God. Thank God. I can have Expedition 33 on there, like a cool dude. And we can actually finally make followers in the stream. What I think is the... Sorry, what do you think led to you to this foundational moment in your life? Fresh brew? Not entirely sure, but we're here now, and it is glorious and fantastic. There was a spirit wolf. Yeah, so some things have happened. There was a spirit wolf. It didn't pee on it, but it did turn to spectral dust over his head. What's happening? The game needs more frogs and a lizard. I bet you it will have such things. So we've seen butterflies. We've seen insects. We've seen a wolf. We've seen a horse get abducted by aliens, which is hilarious because 3Ject actually did redeem Horsey earlier, and the horse literally got taken away by the aliens. So that was perfect. I couldn't have designed that better myself. As a reminder, peeps, for the low price of 15 gifted subs, you can ruin Dunk's day. You dawdle. None of that. None of that. Tomorrow we go back to normal artwork. It's going to be glorious and fantastic. Timey will be happy he doesn't have to create something new. This is literally the cornerstone of Dunk's channel tonight. Is it possible that Peak got you a bit yesterday and today you've decided to be a rock? Others overcame. Listen, I did well in Peak yesterday. I just didn't know that Mel set it to easy mode the time that we did well, which was sad. David is going to come along in a while and use a stone for his sling. Oh crap, I hope not. This game is awesome. Fatty, it's very chill so far. Very chill. So we're going to 100% this game today. I mean, the game probably takes like 37 eons to complete those. So I'm not sure if we can do that in a singular stream. Maybe, maybe not. Luna, you like the scenery? Nice. Tomorrow you'll play Branch Simulator. Don't know if such a game exists. I mean, this game's a new release. I'm playing like cutting edge game right here, right now. You think the rock is growing a bit? No. Surely not. Did you grow, friend? Did you grow, my friend? Only the freshness and flavor. It is a very pretty game. Okay, but we've kind of hit a bit of a lull here. Nothing's happened in a while. Nothing's happened to my rock, friend. Cutting edge, more like the Stone Age. This game is growing on me. Caden, how's it going, friend? It's growing on you like moss on a rock. I'm pretty sure maybe I used to be a bit mossier. I don't know. Kind of looks like cyberpunk quality graphics if they swept aside all the clutter. Listen, I was showing this earlier. Check all the graphic modes in this game. I've got Lumen, Ultra, Ray Tracing on, Shadow Qualities, Ultra, all of it. 16 times anisotropic texture filtering. I'm not stuffing about here. I'm not stuffing about. It's not. Okay, we've got DLSS on. Maybe put on TSR. Let's see what that looks like. Holy moly. Holy moly. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. Hey, Tis Fizzy. How you doing? How's it going? How's getting your rocks off today? It's going fantastic. This is potentially the single greatest game we've ever played on stream. And it's been magnificent. Something may or may not happen anytime soon. We'll see. Hey, Cassie, this looks riveting. It is. I mean, I will tell you, folks, things do happen. This game is very reminiscent to Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, where anything can happen at any moment in time. I actually do think DLSS look better. And I do have an NVIDIA graphics card, so that does make sense. Such a peaceful game. It is peaceful. Look at this. I can press F5 and save. There we go. I've done it. I've made my save file. It's even a Lumen game? Yep, that's right. What if it happens behind you and then you don't see it? So it does have like a weird yellow exclamation mark. It does come up when something really interesting is happening. So I do think they did that. But I mean, you must remain poised at all moments in time. Like ready to see what's happening. You got to. Wait. Oh, I almost thought this. Oh, you see. UFO's back. All right, we cannot trust that rock. What the heck did they do with that thing? Peeps, there's now an alien rock on the other side. Now, this, I promise you, those of you who are joking about this being riveting, look at that. We now know that there's a rock here that is not of this world. What will it do? I don't know. Is that another player? It could be. Plot twist? This is insane. I have been chosen. Farewell, friends. No, it's been put down, Tyne. It's been placed. That's actually dodgy. They took a horse away before. Now they put down a rock. Strider, thank you so much for the streak. Holy moly. Usually you manage something in sim games, but you only manage a camera and a sporadic functioning E button. That is correct. This game is literally, like I said, it's very similar to Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. You don't do anything. It's kind of like a watch game, but it does have some fun events and whatnot that happen. Is it everyone's cup of tea? Definitely not. Okay, let's quickly, now that it's daytime again, plunk the gamma back down to, I think it was 2.2. Morning has broken like the first morning. Dunk Rock has spoken like the first rock. Sunlight is creeping. Something like that. It was a kidney stone from the horse. Wolfman, what's happening, dude? They can just be relocating rocks because of mining. Emryos, I think that they are using that as a ploy to destroy planet Earth, if I'm honest. You think they've transformed it? It was a horse, now it's a rock. You're next. Do you think I'm going to become a horse? That would be amazing. Does that rock count as a meteor due to its extraterrestrial nature? Maybe. That actually is a very, very deep question over there. I'm sure the philosophers will be debating that for years and millennia to come. Tell Timey it's a rare resource and give Timey a pick. Oh my god, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to play a survival game ever again and just like take a pick to a rock. It'll be actual murder. So yeah, I can't play survival games anymore after this, now that I know that rocks are people too. Did the other rock move? Did it? Did the other rock move? We just got to keep our eye on him. Most deaf. Watch out for bird poo. Oh no, that'll suck and you can't get it off either. I've actually been crapped on by a bird in real life. And it's like acidic. It can actually hurt you. Goodness, my mother played that song all the time, says Langley Love. Yeah, I got exposed to that one a bit. Photo mode might let you move closer to the other rock. Don't think so. We can go this far. We can go this far for photo mode. See what we can see. And at any moment in time, we can take another photo. No, we can't actually move that far. It was a good thought, though. I I think I prefer the other rock game. Marbles. Folks, I don't know how long we should play this for. It's technically just taking over, just chatting. Shame? Yeah. When did you upgrade to copper ore? Oh, look! Oh. It's a rainbow. Briefly. Can you move? The rock may or may not have moved once upon a time. Maybe. We think it might have moved. You get turned to a horse and then play through Red Dead Redemption as the horse. That is not good. When I played Red Dead Redemption, you did not want to be my horse. Arthur rode that thing into many, many, many fences, and it fell over quite a few times. Z, I'm sorry. Your air conditioner stopped. Wow. Normal? Yeah, I think that's pretty normal, right? Z, good luck. Cthulhu? It's like Crab Tulu. Crab Tulu. Crab tentacles for sure. Heaps the things rocks must see that we humans don't. Why is it shuffling so oddly? It's biological nature. It's biological nature. That's how it moves. You're not going to say anything? Honestly, that didn't even get an exclamation mark from the rock. That didn't even create an exclamation mark or make the rock say anything. Apparently that is so normal that you don't get a single comment at all. You got some buffering? Did anyone else get buffering? Peeps, is 3Jack the only person to get buffering? Rain. Check that face for the rain. He's flipping a table, look. That was subtle. Hey, King Kiefer, how's it going, Beefy Keefy? How you doing? If anyone's just joined, I'm playing a game where you play as a rock, and you literally just do that. No, erosion! Well, that's why he wants to flip tables. Sit through rain for the first time. Drip, drip, drama! That's the achievement that I got. Water beats rock? No, but it takes a while, huh? It takes a while for water to beat rock. Look like your friends from Baldur's Gate have followed you, Dunk, says Darkhawks. Yeah, it does look a bit like a mind flare, doesn't it? Timey is feeding the horses. Now, playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. We don't like Mika right now. Whoa, he learned ASCII. Why were there emotes like that? No, that's the... So the rock occasionally does talk to you. If you like prod it enough or upset it enough, it does kind of speak to you. But he also said that he's very chill and he doesn't really want to talk to us that much. I'm alright, back is starting to feel better. I'm sorry, friend. I'd give you a massage or whatever, but, you know, you're not here. Otherwise, I'd get these. Erosion is slimming. That's true, kids. Okay. Very enthralling. Okay, so if anyone wants a sort of a summary of events, there was a stick man. Like a man made out of sticks, kind of like Groot-esque. It came out of the ground and walked away. There's been a Cthulhu-esque crab monster. There's been an alien UFO. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's alien, but there was a UFO that abducted a horse and then it placed a rock on the other side of the river. We don't know if that rock is what's up with it, but we'll have to see. There was a wolf that could run through the sky and disappear. So yeah, all manner of things have occurred. Sandal Siren, Purdy, so Purdy. There's no way you don't end up in the water? You think going into that water is my destiny? What is going on here? Seafence, we're playing a game where you play as a rock. In what is probably the single most riveting and entertaining stream I've ever completed here on Twitch.tv. Question mark. Hope Drew's not here. Is this the prologue of the 2001 Monolith? It could be. Drew! It's magnificent. It's enthralling. It's incredible. I mean, it's nice. We can just sit back. It's a very chilled game. I mean, it should be my dream as a game. How's everyone's weekend? What's everyone getting up to? Anyone got any interesting weekend plans? Anyone got any fun and exciting things happening? I'm just gonna watch a rock. We could play another game later, or we can play this game for the rest of our lives. You're going to a Phillies game later today. Cool, Zan. Very, very, very cool. I haven't watched a sports ball game in a while. I hope it goes well. Go Phillies. Ending up in the water seems like a very likely eventuality. You're going to have to see what happens. Also, the weird thing is, even though this game is chill, at any moment in time, I could miss a really cool event that happens. So I do need to be, like, focused, even though I'm relaxed. Soul Bishop, you're going to be playing this game. Might get the Switch 2 tomorrow. That is amazing, dude. Enjoy. What's going to be the first thing you play on there? You're going to the computer store Sunday to get your computer fixed, and is it still not working? Or is it fine? Just looked at Steam. This has 11 achievements. All right, I think I've probably already got like 5. I don't know how long the game is. You might go to the beach on Sunday. Tyne, magnificent. I hope you have a great time over there. Nothing special. Just continuing to craft my downloaded board game. Elf Black, which board game did you get? Stone Simulator? Yeah, I'm literally a stone. Welcome on in. And it's actually quite an eventful life. Like, things don't happen, and then all the things happen. The things that stones see, immense. Incredible. Evander, how's it going? How you doing? Such intense gameplay, I'm telling you. A little bit more intense than when we played Peak yesterday. Ave, are we still friends? Are we still friends after that? After Peak? For anyone who missed it, I played Peak yesterday with Viewer, Evander, Mel, and Vicky. I broke my golden rule, which is never play video games with 2 Australian girls at once. They usually gang up on me, but in this particular case, it went okay. I feel like he could be a character in a Discworld novel, just watching all the crazy going-ons. Probably. Bugram, Millennium, Hand, and Shrimp is what they say in Discworld. If you want, instead of playing this game, we could talk about some words I heard on YouTube yesterday. You Dawdle, you did not watch YouTube yesterday. You were not on YouTube live yesterday, you Dawdle. You make up stories. Nothing happened on YouTube. For anyone who doesn't know, Twitch crashed, but YouTube didn't. And I may or may not have said, oh, look at this. I'm not live anymore. I can say things like... And then I was like, wait, I think YouTube might be live. And it was. So, is the YouTube video taken down so Thomas can edit out the end? Yes. That is, in fact, what is happening. The video will be back on a little bit later. Back onto YouTube. We've taken it down for reasons. Oh, you are the stone? Yes, I'm the stone. Wait. I got an achievement. Did you make a wish? Nope, it's already gone. Wait, there must have been a shooting star. Wait, we missed the shooting star. Damn it. Good looking stone, thank you. I actually did have a clone stone that appeared and told me that I suck and that he's better than me. That actually did happen. So I thought that was a pretty good looking stone. I've gathered some moss, so I don't think I'm a rolling stone because they gather no moss. Shooting star, there it is. Ooh. Everyone, you can make as many wishes. And look, there's a wish for every person in channel. I wish that I could be a semi-successful streamer. Did it work? Do we have 1,000 viewers? No? Damn it, stars. One was a chicken word, one was very naughty, says Udordle. That's not true. That's not true, Udordle. Stop making things up. Ave says, of course, we're friends. Yay! Did I say some shisty words? I didn't say anything. This is a smear campaign against me that Sim, Chimera, and Udordle are orchestrating. The only 3 people to watch me on YouTube. That one side still looks like a butt. Peeps, if you would like to catch a streamer out saying naughty words, ! YouTube, I do stream live on there as well if you would like to subscribe there. And thanks so much for the follows. Peeps, we made a follower on this game. Holy moly. Who saw that coming before today's stream? I wish your stone can move. Maybe Dragon Reaper. I actually think it did move the one time. He shifted a little bit and then told me, there you go. There you go. This is some riveting gameplay. It's very riveting. Exciting things do actually happen. Stone Streamer. Soul Bishop, I never look at my view count. I never look at it. I never do. It's irrelevant to me how many people are in here. I appreciate you saying that, but I literally, I don't look at it. It either makes me feel good, bad, sad. I'm not sure. It's best not to look at it. It's, I turned that thing off way earlier in my streaming career. I want to be in the scenery, but not as a stone. You're not wrong. It is a very, very good looking game. And it would be nice to be some sort of adventurer in this Geralt of Rivia might come and make a poo just behind us. I mean, that would be exciting, right? You don't know. You don't know. Anything can happen when you're a stone. That might be a thing. Best for the mentals not to watch it? Yeah. Honestly, peeps, I haven't had my view count open. And please never mention it. My mods normally delete it. Yeah, like 220 is actually lower than usual. Now I've got to get in my head, you know? I don't know. So is this, yeah, best for the mentals not to watch it? Yeah, exactly. View can't be depressing? Yeah. I mean, you make like a funny joke and it goes down, it goes up. So I put my follows, like, so they kind of just amalgam to the side, and yeah, viewers I just put to the side as well. You can't think about that stuff during stream. I think most streamers who've been around the block will say the last thing they ever want to know is their view count. Why is there no other trees or whatever anyone else in the landscape but around this rock? Catapult, you've given quite a few criticisms of the game. Do you not like it, friend? I mean, they're probably a small little indie dev. They've probably done their best here, you know? Done the animations as well as they can. Okay, it's autumn now. Make a wish. Okay, let's make another wish. I won't tell anyone this time. It feels very personal when people leave, even though it's not. Yeah, that's true. You never know. You got an achievement? I've actually got quite a few. Oh my god, what's that? Is that a meteorite? I will say this, if any of you like Steam achievements, I think I've already got about 7 in this game or something. Oh. Okay, something's happening. Folks, for anyone who's missed it, we've also had aliens and stuff come here. Should you maybe play the Audio Slave song like a stone, or would that be too immersive? I mean, we could play rock-themed music, you know? I wanna rock! Rock! Boom, 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 boom. I want to... Meteors. Rain shadows? That is not Earth's night sky. Is that the twist? We're actually on an alien planet. I mean, we have seen UFOs and stuff. I enjoyed it. I just wonder how they didn't add more detail to the background. As I say, they probably did their best. I mean, I'm all up for things like this. You know, devs try their best to come up with exciting things and whatnot. And good luck to them, I say. Yes, more dunk singing? No. I always get in trouble when I sing in stream. It apparently has been described as bad. Much like nails on a chalkboard. Like screaming sirens of madness. Aliens, though, they could be native, you're not wrong. Maybe we'll get to hear a deer or bear fart on this game. What's that? Does a bear fart in the woods? We'll find out here. Find out. This does not bode well for you when the meteor gets that big. I think it's fine. I don't think this is a problem. I think it's okay. I don't think it's going to do anything terrible, right? Oh. Well, we'll never know now. We'll never know. Will we? That's not ominous at all. Uh-oh. Now we won't see our impending doom coming. Okay, it's a little bit darker now. Let's plonk this up. Sorry, the gamma definitely could use a bit of brightness during the nighttime. I'm pretty sure that's Orion's belt in the sky. Could be Soul Bishop. I must be honest, we're going to have to get Black Cat's mana on this. Hey, Balloonson. Nice to see you. I wonder what Rock wishes for. Legs? No, so the Rock actually did speak to us earlier, and he's very chill. I think he just wishes for peace and quiet. We tried to get him to move. We prodded him a bit. He can speak. And he seemed like a really chill and relaxed kind of guy. Big Rock in the sky seems to be following the same path as the moon. So it's a stable satellite, I guess. Ava, thank you very much for your scientific input. That was definitely Orion. Okay. This is just a cool simulator. Honestly, I wonder if they tried to make things realistic. No. So for anyone who hasn't been watching, there's literally like fantasy aspects and stuff. I have seen a few crazy things happen. Tentacle monsters and all manner of eventful things. There's also a rock on the other side of this river that an alien planted there, so I'm not sure why. We'll have to see. If anyone's ever played Plastic Duck Simulator, it's very similar to that. Very similar to Plastic Duck Simulator. Nothing happens till all the stuff happens. Pretty sure that's Uranus in the sky. Could be Uranus. You want to give The Rock a WWE contract. I don't seem to have developed the People's Elbow yet. We're going to have to wait a few millennia, and then my Rock can obtain a People's Elbow. Can also use emojis? Yeah, my Rock can use emojis. Okay, it's super dark. Holy moly. You reckon the skyrock was Ryan's head? Oh, Ryan's belt. Oh, there's Ryan's head. Look at it. Look at it floating across the sky. Oh, people struggle with problems. Okay, profound wisdom from a rock. I would too, but I don't have a head. Be a stone. Peeps, I've never heard better wisdom. I've never heard better wisdom. And I heard Bruce Lee once say a quote about being water. Be like water, my friend. When a water goes into a teapot, it takes the shape of the teapot. The droplets flow down on me. Like tears I cannot shed. Oh my. It can flow, it can crash. Be like water. Am I the only one that wants you to put googly eyes on the rock? Sandal Siren, you are not the first person to say that. You are the second or third. I can smell what you're cooking. Okay, I am the rock. That was deep. Rocks are super deep, peeps. This is the wisdom you can only get when you've lived over a millennia. The climax will come soon, so enjoy the journey. And don't take it for granted. I need to smoke something. Says Emryo's. I can't. I have no mouth. I have no lungs. I know now why you cry, says Xanafer. Yeah, that was meant to be secret. So somber. Saddening in a way. Beautiful. The Philosopher's Stone? Yes. Where's Harry Potter? There's a Philosopher's Stone right over here. Rocks get even deeper if you put them in the river. Speak to us, friend. So, folks, the rock did move at some point. I'm pretty sure of it. We can't know, but he looked like he moved an inch. It was very enthralling. Rolling stone gains no moss. Yeah, but I haven't rolled, so I have moss. And after this rain, I'm pretty sure I might get a bit more. If I'm missing anything. Folks, does anyone know how much this game costs in US dollars? It's really cheap. There. Back. What have I missed? Z, the rock got... Actually, it started raining, and the rock said, humans stress so much. Tap dance trouble. She flew in, sat on me, hopped around, and left without even... Wait. What? Wait, did we miss something? Wait, did anyone see any... Oh. Look. Got the achievement early. Pre-achievement. This is it. Landed, sat on me, hopped around and flew away without even saying goodbye. Wow. Wow, $2.69 in USD. Okay. Yeah, we get achievements here. Do you think they stuck that 69 in to be humorous? Do you think they're like, this number's humorous on the internet? Let's sell it for $2.69. This whole game actually makes me want to go outside and do a series of macro nature photographs. The lighting's really nice. Go do it, Sandal Siren, and share them in the Discord if you would care to. Humans do stress so much? Yeah, he said humans stress so much, but rocks don't because he doesn't have a head. And then the rain landed on him, and he said, I don't know, I've made him a male rock, but he's a boy rock for me. He said, like, they drop on me like tears I can never shed. It was very somber. Beautiful. Was that a fairy? It could have been. Could have been, we don't know. Some sort of fae. It's 10% off. Absolutely, you reckon they put it at that price? No, because it makes any sound cheaper than one. Rock is now fairy folk landing pad. Why is it humorous? I don't know. So I get told numbers on the internet. I don't know why they're meant to be humorous, but I know everyone always goes 69. Nice. And I don't know why it's humorous. I think because it's like a number that if you flip it around and you put like where the one like numbers, like, I guess I'm just going to call it like the face of the number. Like the one number's face is like by the other number. And then if you flip them, it's the same. I don't know why. I don't know why it's humorous, but apparently it's humorous on the internet. I haven't learned this. I would think they charge for $20 then. You see, that one's humorous as well. 69. Nice. Hey, Fluffy Bunny, how's it going? I'm a dork, but as we talk about a rock being alive, I think, what separates a rock from a brain? Both are made of atoms, but somehow one arrangement just sits there. while another arrangement feels and knows it exists. The hard problem of consciousness and science. In other words, yeah, I used to think deep thoughts like that, and then my brain turned to dust due to insomnia. And now I sit here today going, rock. So I honestly do think this rock probably has deeper thoughts than I. Is that the solution? Just get rid of the head? Yes, Z. All thinking problems can be solved by removing the head or destroying the brain. You won't have another bit of stress ever again. So the achievements are actually alerts to events, which means you won't miss the good stuff. So that is true. But also I have seen they do, like, if it doesn't revolve around my rock himself, they do have like an exclamation mark that comes so that you can look at it. Is this serious? What does this game do? Omnia, very serious. And how are you doing, Omnia? Omnia, did I thank you for your gift, for your resub the other day? I get these terrible thoughts sometimes when I read something and I'm like, wait. Did I thank the person? I don't know if I did. I'm sorry if I didn't. One question, but have you gotten pooped on yet by birds? No. No bird poo. That's probably in-game content, I would imagine. So, folks, this game is very similar to Plastic Duck Simulator. It's basically a lot of nothing that happens. You're just supposed to soak in the environment, and then it does have like a bit of humor in it. And it does have a bit of crazy events that happen. So it's cool. It's cool. It's fun. So that's the answer. Blunt question. Okay, sorry, I saw that. Zombies get it good then? Exactly. I read a shower thought the other day that said the only difference between romance and friendship is attraction. Thought that was an interesting concept. The only difference between romance and friendship is attraction. So you say if you're attracted to someone, that turns it into a romance. Deep. I had a shower thought the other day. What if, like, every single time you rubbed a towel on your head, the hair came off? How weird would that be in society if everyone walks up and goes, "Hi, your hair comes off"? Why did I think that? I'm not sure, Z. Your shower thought might be a little bit deeper than mine. But there you go. You wanted to share shower thoughts? That's what I had. I was busy drying my hair as I got out of the shower. And I was like, oh, what if that's what happened? Imagine a world where your hair came off if you rubbed it too hard. And then you'd have to wait for it to grow back. And people with long hair would be like really revered. Everyone, oh my God, dude, how have you managed to get your hair so long? You haven't slept on your pillow like this? It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I'm not a clever man at all. The stone said each drop is a tiny vial. Wait, did I miss some text from the stone? And welcome on in. How's it going, Bakayolo? I had a shower thought. What if I stopped taking showers? This would make a good screensaver, like the aquarium ones. Yeah. But folks, do pay attention. Stuff does happen. Like, honestly, like I might seem like I'm relaxed playing this game, but I'm super stressed, actually. Because I'm like, I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I might miss something. I don't want to miss a thing. Thanks for sharing, Dunk. That's deep. Yeah, you know? I don't know that I agree with it. It would have to be mutual attraction. Sandal Siren? I don't know. True. Maybe Dunk should read more books, stimulate the brain a bit. Mayday, that could probably work. I mean, I read enough, though. I read chat. You are my book. You peeps are my book. When everyone's like, I read books. I read academic papers. I read newspapers. What do you read, Dunk? I read chat. A lot of chat. I get a lot of chat every day. I do enough reading. The perfect game for stoners? Yes. Do you shower in the morning when you wake up, at night before bed, or both? Comma, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Also, I heard your name pronounced comma some of the other day. I think I've been mispronouncing it the entire time. Have I been doing you a dirty? I heard other streamers say comma, and I was like, uh-oh. Am I a bad streamer? Look. And to answer your question, so I shower a little bit differently than the options you put there. So I shower after stream, like, so I'll kind of like after stream, because it's midday for me when I finish stream. I'll kind of be there. I sort of shower like late afternoon, but I do go to bed really early. And then I shower in the morning before I go to stream. But my morning showers are always really quick, and I only use the cold tap. So yeah, I learned once that cold showers are good, and because I start streaming at 6 a.m., it's quite nice to like invigorate me. So I shower in the morning with only a cold tap, and then I take like a nice, long, cleansing, proper shower in the afternoon before I go to bed. So that's my shower habits personally. Just if it's pronounced comma or comma, the E is silent. Think Culture Club. Comma, 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 chameleon. I even have emotes to prove it. Okay, comma. Comma it is. I'm sorry. I've been saying Kima. And I've let you down. I've let you down. Why you've even returned to the stream, I don't know. Streamer's done a dirty on you. So, Dunk, what is your review for the series of books that is chat? Honestly, funny, informative, trolly. In this white mist, I'm almost invisible. But I'm still here. Okay, I have turned the gamma up, so that's kind of false. It's actually supposed to look like this. I think that was default. So, I mean, he's not lying. Peeps, yes, I have assigned gender to my rock. I don't know why. He's just got big rock energy. He feels masculine to me. We should start putting excerpts from what we're reading into chat for Dunk, says Ty, and I'll get so confused. Don't judge a book by its look. This is Dunk's perfect game for just chatting. It's magnificent. I do and don't apologize for my rambling. I was born without filters. Life has been amazing and confusing. Sandal Siren, magnificent. Then I missed the tutorial of this game. It's too fast-paced. Fluffy Bunny. I missed it as well. This could still be the tutorial. We don't know. Thanks everyone for the follows, by the way. We made follows in this game. I honestly could have not seen that coming. And a subscribe. Holy moly. Is this game rocking your world? It is, Ellie. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Holy moly. It is indeed rocking my world. For anyone who's just joined, I'm literally just watching a rock in here. It's been very informative. And rocks see all manner of crazy things. Your chat is epic. There's action and work and even romances blossoming. That's true, peeps. We literally did have a romance blossom in chat. It's magnificent. And now they're a globe-trotting couple that have gone all over the world. They met over from the Americas over to Europe. They traveled around and they met over on this channel. And I could not be happier. That's my greatest creation. My greatest creation. I've made love. I've made love, peeps. It's finally happened. Streamer made love. Live on stream. That's what happened. Bob Dylan game. Everybody must get stoned. Somewhere Bigfoot and Nessie are just fishing off screen. Probably, if we can just look over that hill, we could see them. Where's your pet rock? There. There's my pet rock. Right there. That's me. Stony McStonington. The rock's voice in my head sounds like Keith David. Keith David does have a very deep voice. Is this pretty good? That's about me trying to do a Keith David impersonation. Well, this might be at least one game done can die in the tutorial. Rock solid. Brother Wolf, you're about the 15th person to say that. Okay, I lost it a bit there, but I had Keith David there for a little bit. If you peeps don't know Keith David, you can Google him and decide if I sounded like that dude. Yep, perfect. Yes. How many bits for you to find me, love? Cheeky Kitten Live, I could probably find you, love, for 1 million bits. Definitely, yeah. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I'll definitely try hard for 1 million bits. I'll tell you that for free. Bob Marley was a stoner. Ooh. Wait, what did he say? What did he say? I missed it. Wait, what did he say? I missed it. Wait, what happened? You would not believe your eyes when 10 million fireflies. Okay, it must have been something about the fireflies. What did he say? Ooh. Ooh. Did you learn to kiss yet? I've never kissed before. My mum gave me a kiss once. She gave me a kiss on my cheek and then she went, Wah! And that's it. That's the only time I've ever felt human lips. Kath, I hope that you're amazing. Stone Simulator is clearly a new just chatting game, says Violet. What are you talking about? This is riveting gameplay, peeps. I'm actually struggling to keep up. In fact, I tried to read that Bob Dylan stoner comment and missed something in the game, so this is very stressful for me. Have you been snowed on yet? No, it hasn't come to winter. I'm sure it will. I know where to get free beers. Let's go. Strider, let's do it. Fireflies are too fast. The Rock wishes he could be one of them. Ah, thank you, Karma. Can I give you an IOU and you can find me a rich man? I understand the causality. So you're saying if I can find you a rich man, you could afford to give me 1 million bits. Okay. I'll tell you what, if anyone, Cheeky Kitten Live right there, looking for love, all you have to do is cheer 1 million bits and Cheeky Kitten Live will let you slide into their DMs. Just for 1,000,000 bits. That's it. Matchmaker, matchmaker. Make me a match. I cannot believe my eyes. You wouldn't believe your eyes, Saul Bishop. If Timus isn't careful, we'll see him replaced by this rock. It's true. Profiley Face has done it. Oh my, what? Oh, it's fake. I was so close to finally achieving happiness. So close. I actually am really scared of this rock in the sky. I do think that one day this is going to land up being a terrible, terrible thing. Damn, a little short. Do you take IOUs? No, we can't have everyone be a little short. Then it's a circle. Cheeky Kitten Live needs a man who can share 1,000,000 bits. They don't ask for much in life. What are you looking for in life? I don't care about the dude's looks. I don't care about anything about the guy. In fact, I'm Backstreet Boys. I don't care who he is, where he's from, what he did, as long as he cheers 1,000,000 bits over a Dunkstar's channel. That's how that works. Daddy Rock? It's amazing how much this game appeals to stoners. Ain't that truth? And Rob, how you doing? My jaw dropped for a moment there. I have 100 million yacht. Can you help me find love? Evildoer, I will love you. I will love you for the yacht. Give me that yacht. Do it, Evildoer. I don't know if we'll be able to love each other forever, but it will be one hell of a summer. Sailing on the yacht, going around, doing evil things. Fantastic. For anyone who doesn't know Evildoer's reference, I actually am looking to do a streamer goal. If I can appeal to all of you and your humanity and your generosity, I'm looking to raise $100 million. It's not a lot of money. You don't have to give it all, peeps. I'm not expecting one person to give it all. Like, if you just have like $1 million, like, you can contribute. Like, that's fine. No amount is too small. $1 million, $2 million, no amount is too small. And I'll get a streamer yacht and we'll stream from the yacht. Imagine playing this from a yacht. It'll be amazing. It'll be incredible. And all of you are welcome on the yacht. I'll sail it around the world. The 100 million does cover that as well. And I will definitely come sail to all the ports. I know some of you are landlocked, but I'll get to close ports, you know? I'll sail around the Americas and the Europes and the Asias and the Australasias and the Africas. Does the key binding page have anything on it? Yes. It says WASD and quick save. I did check it out. WASD, P is photo mode, and it's got quick save and quick load. Only, yeah. You have to play Yacht Simulator on the yacht? We could do that. Brendy, I hope that you're amazing. I hope that you're good. Bucky, thank you so much for the 400... I'd shelter myself. Sorry, Bucky. But that's not in my nature. So deep, folks. Honestly, this game is philosophical. It's poetry. It's art. It's life. It's the meaning of life. Fantastic, magnificent. I hope I don't miss anything. Prosoponym, okay, Prosoponym, I'm not gonna lie, Prosoponym has already given about $100 towards the yacht. Thank you, Prosoponym. You do fantastic work. Prosoponym really wants to make this dream happen. We're so close. Thanks, Prosoponym. We only need 99,990,000 or 900,000.
Yacht, please.
900. I did not say the number's good. That was bad. 999,900. Yes. Dollars. Prosoponym, thank you. The music's really nice. The music is really nice. Will Chimera be the captain? I mean, Chimera's Swedish, so I guess if we're going on stereotypes, Chimera will give massages, but no, I think Chimera will probably serve as Kala and Sir Strommen. Chimera will have to be the chef. Chimera does bake. I've seen Chimera's creations. Chimera actually knows how to bake. Fantastic. Chimera may or may not be a professional baker person. Chimera, I'm sorry if that's too much information. The longer it takes to get the yacht, the more Dunk eats into the fund. I shall name this rock Peter, like Simon. It seems the fog makes me a little lighter than I am. Oh! If this portal is for me, I have bad news. Now let's go. I cannot jump into it. No! Go, Rock! Our destiny! Oh my goodness. Goodness. I hate to leave. This has been mesmerized, but I have to go sleep. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers, Langley. You have yourself an awesome one. Cheers, cheers. King Kiefer. None of that. None of that. None of that. Those bits were stinky. Anyway, that is true, folks. So for anyone who doesn't know, I provide a service here. Bits actually do go rotten and disgusting if you leave them in your wallet too long. And you don't want that. You don't want disgusting, rotten bits in your wallet. So I take them from you. I take them from you. Man, let it go. Yeah, Danny, you are taking... I don't even know what to say, dude. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's upsetting the quality of chat here, my friend. It's not good. So yes, thank you everyone well, no, I almost said thank you for Gremlins. I'm getting so flustered here. You should definitely air your bits out. So yes, peeps, I take your moldy bits from you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, peeps. You are welcome. I took your stinky bits, but don't do 130. See, like Karma here has done 19.
The ferocity.
Thank you for the praise. There we go. Dispose them, please. Karma, I will get rid of these disgusting bits for you. Oh my god, how long have you been holding on to these? They are disgusting. You are so welcome. You Dawdle, you are welcome. Chopper, you are welcome. Anyone who gives me bits, you don't need to thank me. You are welcome. You guys heard him? He thanked for Gremlins. No. I didn't thank for Gremlins. They should thank me for taking their disgusting, stinky bits, but they shouldn't do it in 130-bit increments.
The ferocity of a
Thank you for the praise, you Dawdle.
Power of an eagle. The
intellect of a rock
of the chimpanzee.
standing before this.
Years.
You Dawdle, I must be honest, I have no idea what number this is today. So when you do it, I don't know whether I should stress or whether I shouldn't stress. I'm not sure. I have no idea what it is. I'm here to praise the streamer. Thank you for the praise, you Dawdle. You do such good work. I'm not sure why rocks cost so much in England. I mean, one stone is 14 pounds for crying out loud. I've never understood that.
Look away.
Karma, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. No need to thank me, Karma. I take that from you willingly. No need to thank me. Keep watching The Rock. I will. The longer you be a stone, the wiser stone you be. Yes, my stone is very wise. I just think the season has changed.
Bits were expired and stale. Please dispose of them for me.
Des Maddock, you are so welcome. I will dispose of those for you. You are so welcome, my friend. No need to thank me. I do that. I take that of myself for you. No need to thank me. Tell me about this game. Is it sexy? Chopper, pa. We're literally just watching a rock. And it's potentially the single sexiest game I've ever seen. It has a lot of happenings that occur. For instance, I could have gone through a portal to another dimension and another lake, but my rock just could not move. So I couldn't do anything. So the game is literally just watching the rock. Is it enthralling? Yes? Question mark? Duncan, did you name your rock? Oh, the sky's turned grey. And occasionally the rock speaks to you. As if someone forgot to paint it. You see? Peeps, it's almost as if someone forgot to paint the sky. I swear to God, the rock has slightly changed shape from the beginning scene. Karma, you reckon? Because, I mean, it could be. We've had aliens, we've had fae folk, we've had all manner of things.
Of a lion, the power.
You're welcome, you Dawdle, and thank you for the praise. You're welcome that I let you praise me.
He is Dunkstar.
Can't believe someone cloned Rock Simulator and Rock Simulator 2.
Is matched only by his humanity.
Is there another simulator like this, Doctor? Is this a clone? Did they not have as much, what's the word? Creativity and awesomeness that I thought they did. I'm sad I missed the aliens and fae. You'll see, the other things will come. How's the character customization in this game? It's not the best. It's not great. You Dawdle, thank you for the praise. Rock and Rocksim 2, but I mean, I don't know if they're the same thing, Doctor. So this one is literally very similar to like Passive Plastic Duck Simulator. The rock just sits here and gazes into the void. And interesting things do happen. I must take a gulp of goop for Popo. Thank you. I actually haven't had a single sip of goop today. Karma is stuck between a rock and a dung star. Yeah. People in my presence have described that before as a hard place. The terrain in this game literally rocks? Yeah. That's the whole thing of Rock Simulator? Well, then there you go. This is Stone Simulator. Be a rock. I mean, I must be honest. Oh, I feel something. Some kind of power. What is this? Wait, it's happening. It's happening. The game's becoming a game. Am I flying? Maybe it was just a dream. No! It's so vivid. No, 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 no. You troll, you're not a rock, you're a troll. I honestly thought it was happening. I thought, in the rain, I become polished. Almost shiny. Has he become polished? Almost shiny. Has the alien rock done anything? Not that I've noticed. Like I'm trying to stay on my toes and like see what's happening the whole time, but I can't seem to get the entirety of the camera. I mean, for all we know, like the entire time, like a Bigfoot was walking past these trees or something. Wait, I actually do think I see something there. Wait, do you all see something like? Is that a flower? Is that just a taller flower? It might be. No, I think it is. I think it's just a tall branch. I never know. I don't know where. I mean, I'm assuming like most of the stuff happens over the water, but maybe not. Maybe not. The suspense, the immersion. I know, right? I know. Please take a break, Dunk. You've been taking well enough care of yourself. You're not wrong, Z. I should. But remember, streamers are never supposed to walk away from hype trains. What if I go on a break and someone gifts 200 gifted subs, and then I'm not here, and then they go, well, this stream is rude. I'm going to request a refund and never give 200 subs ever again. Then what, Z? Then what? For anyone who doesn't know, Twitch allowed the ability to give 200 subs at once. I'm going to become stinking rich because I know a lot of you have just held off from gifting subs because you're waiting to do 200. And like 100's not enough, 200, but they only gave it to 50% of people. Which is weird.
You got blood on your face. You big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the place. We will.
Mayday, you waiting for someone to come sit on me and fart?
We will.
I was saying earlier, this kind of looks like, imagine Geralt of Rivia comes and he's like, I'm looking for Ciri. Where is she? And then he's like, oh, my witcher guts are tingling. And then he comes and sort of squats behind me and does his business. And there's been nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Maintenance is here. Be right back. Z, I hope that they fix everything. Subs get stinkier bits. Sticky too? Yeah, that's true. Wait, do you want me to give 15 subs? No, you dawdle. Tomorrow we can go back to the default poster. Wouldn't that be nice? We don't have to have a V-neck there. We don't have to have a cat anus. We can just have like Expedition 33 or Baldur's Gate or something. You still don't have 200? Womp womp. Keftabulous. What do you think about this, dude? I feel like you're being oppressed. I feel like Keftabulous is being oppressed. Also, what the hell? So for anyone who doesn't know, Twitch does a thing. So I actually asked about this over on the partner Discord. And I was like, listen, there's this thing, like, but some people say they've got it, some people say they don't have it. And apparently Twitch does this thing called A/B testing. So every single time they like release something new, they give it to 50% of people and they're like, no, let's just test this and see how it works. Why would you test 200 subs? Why would you test that? Like, if people want to give 200 subs, let them give 200 subs? Like, how can that be a bad thing? You know? How can that be a bad thing? Anyway, that's what they did. And, yeah, someone who wanted to give 200 subs couldn't. So they're like, nah, I'm not going to give 200 subs, and I'm going to unfollow. Bye. So, yeah, that's what happened instead. Go to break. 1, 2. Which 330 has been used? I don't know, Bucky. It hasn't changed since the last time we changed it, so whatever people... Like, today, you Dawdle's only done 331 and 32, I think, but I don't know what was done before. And I actually, honestly, I've got no idea what the number is. Those are the 2 games I've played besides Portal. Hold on, the whole thing moved now. Hold on. Can I buy a V-neck t-shirt of Dunk wearing a V-neck t-shirt? C-Fans, Vception. If you want, Z can maybe create the Vception. G-Tech, thank you for the... Oh, sorry, you're welcome. You're welcome that I took those stinky bits. As a parent, I'm glad my kids can't accidentally give 200 subs. Says Cheeky Kitten Live. I mean, they could just do 100 and 100 and 100 and 100, you know?
The power.
It wouldn't really change much. Am I a lucky ducky? You aren't, Bucky. Bucky ain't the lucky ducky.
His epicness is matched only by...
I know, so Desmanic, the 200 subs are super discounted as well. They're super discounted for only $1,000. Holy moly, and they're virtually free. That's virtually free. I'm sure. Virtually free. Oh my. Peacocks, I still think that this rock's going to do something bad at some point. But we'll have to see. Bucky, thank you for praising me. In this white mist. Wait, he's already said this. I'm almost invisible. Okay. Wait, we've got our first duplication of a line. Do you have a redeem for 200 yet? Says Keftabulous. I I told Timus to make one, but he didn't make it. What the hell did I say he should make it? It was going to be something so underwhelming. It would just be like, you know, like a whiskey glass kind of thing. It's like, something like that. We need a prequel about the alien rock. We do. That would be great. The prequel will come out, and Z will watch it first, which will be an abomination. Z does not understand the watch order of things. Hype train gone, break time. There we go. It's not a duplication. It's the first time he said it twice, says Profiley. That's true. That is the first time he did something twice. And it'll probably be the first time he does something 3 times as well. Chopper in Canadian dollary dues. I must be honest, I don't actually know the current exchange rate between USD and CAD. Excuse me, I'm busy, but I can still hear you. Sorry, Z. If anyone doesn't know, Z had this discussion. No one agrees with Z about the watch order, the order that you're supposed to watch things in if they make a prequel. Do you watch the prequel before the original, or do you watch the original before the prequel? And I'm like, you have to watch it in the order it was made. That's how they designed it. That's the storyline that they want you to see, in the order they want you to see it. They need to have some plastic ducks get dropped into the lake by the UFO. That would be good. Stone Simulator 2, Stones in Space. Be fantastic, be medic. All right, let me go for the stretch break, peeps. Let me do it. The moderators have done it. When I return, we can decide if we want to watch more of this and see what happens, or if you want me to play an actual video game. There's a new video game that looks like Stardew Valley. I can play Metal Gear Solid. There's all sorts of things going on over on Steam. We'll see. There's 72 cents to 1 USD. Okay. I watch him in reverse chronological order. My God, Late Night Hero. You do that to troll, though. Hey, Servius the Bear, how's it going? How you doing? Poll. No, you peeps will just tie the poll. I know you. I don't know where Z stands, but I assume she's correct. No, Dan, a lot of people disagree with Z on this. It's the only time I've ever seen Z get a poor reception on anything ever. So Z's like, no, I watched the prequel first. But that's terrible. Honey, I Joined a Cult is an amazing game. I've never even heard of it. Tech Vortex, how's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Okay. As I say, the only one thing, so I assume it's because of the dynamic lighting in this, but the game definitely could use a bit of sort of gamma correction when it's really dark, I guess. No one has ever disagreed with Z and been right. Oh. Okay, my mouse just went weird. I actually thought something was happening. Rule 1, Z was right. Rule 2, if Z is not right, see Rule 1. Okay, folks, I do see the seasons changing, so check this out. It's autumn now. I think it's going to be winter soon. And with it, who knows what will arrive. Wait, is there something in the water there? I did mention there's a psychology experiment the other day, and what they did, and I couldn't find it, but I'll get it for you. I read it in a textbook. Surely textbook wouldn't lie to me. And in the psychology experiment, they got a bunch of people in a room, and they stuck them in there for like a whole day. And they stuck a laser pointer on the wall. And they said to people, just watch the laser pointer. And they kind of sat there, and there was a whole group of people. And after a while, they started doing, I don't know if this is the correct term, but they started doing like confirmation bias, whatever it is. Like the one person was, wait, I think I saw it move. And the one person's like, yes, I definitely saw it move. And before the end of the experiment, people were like, oh, it did a loop-de-loop. Oh, I saw it as well. It did. And everyone kind of just drove their own sort of like random delusions on this thing. And I don't know if this game is doing that to me. Because every now and then I do kind of go, oh, look. I think I see something. I think I see something in the bush. I see something in the forest. I see another mountain. I'm pretty sure that this wasn't here before. So, So this game might be doing that psychological experiment to me. This game looks better than Ghost of Tsushima. Listen, the game is gorgeous, but that being said, that's all the game has going for it. Like, it doesn't actually have to do much other than be gorgeous. You know, Ghost of Tsushima actually has to have movement and all of that stuff. But the game is very pretty, and it has all the graphical settings. Do you not watch prequels first? Rule 2Z is mostly right about everything else. Sixth book. Kraloris, how's it going? Nice to have you. Pinoy boy, how are you doing, friend? Late Night Hero, what's happening? Somewhere in those mountains is a dragon temple, where someone riding a horse has just force-radard themselves off the edge. Definitely. So, I mean, occasionally we do get eventful things happen here. The rock is moving. It might be Balloonson. Did it move? Did anyone else see it move? Balloonson saw it move? Oh my god. Wait, did you see the rock move? Wait, did it move? Wait, I think I saw it move as well. I have that effect here in the channel. I thought I saw expert gameplay one. People were saying things like GG in chat, and 3Ject was like, I have said this a few times. I actually do want you folks, please help your streamer psychologically. If I ever say something that you think might have been funny, like you're like, dude, it's not funny because streamer is dumb. But if you think it might have been funny, write things like haha, or LOL, or LMAO, or rolls on floor laughing, or I can't breathe, or any of these things. Because I had a streamer once, I was in there, and the streamer said something, and I honestly didn't think it was funny in the least. But the whole chat just lit up. Everyone's like, oh my God, I'm crying. So funny. Oh my goodness, I can't breathe. All these things. And it actually made me doubt my own reality. I was like, wait a second, I'm clearly wrong. Because all of these people in here, these hundreds of people in this chat, think that this is the funniest thing they've ever seen. I'm clearly to blame. There's something wrong with me. I don't get the joke. So if all of you write that type of stuff, everyone else will feel that way. I can't laugh. No, Balloonson, that's incorrect. Balloons, can someone please teach Balloonson? Balloonson, you're not doing it right. Bad dog, good bad dog. Jayski says, I can't believe this is a game. That's crazy. Jayski, have you ever played Placid Plastic Duck Simulator? It's kind of similar to that. This is the game. I mean, I will say that when something happens, I'm very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. And something happens about once every 100 years. So, yeah. Wait, did these mountains get snowier? Wait. Did these mountains get snowier, peeps? Is that happening? Did the mountains get snowier? Wait, is that, yes? No? I mean, it's definitely autumn, so everything's definitely got sort of browner and more hues of copper. Yes, they did, says Connor. You see, this is the type of stuff I don't even know what I saw and what I didn't see. How people love to move. Don't they ever just want to stand still? Show off. How he brags, braggart, all the rocks moving. Z, soon. It's Talos. Rat, how's it going? Nice to see you. All right, I got an achievement called Stone on the Move. Big guy has goals. Probably. Told ya. Where he going? Your turn next? I tried to move so many times. I just can't. Great. I'm soaked again. Oh no, all I care about is rain, apparently. That guy over there means nothing to me. Do you think that guy's going to go over and fight Kratos? Oh. Okay, Kratos wins. Is he going to remain there? No, he's dissolved. So if anyone doesn't know that rock, you see that rock right there, like just in the center at the bottom of the camera. Oh. Well, that freaky rock guy is at least getting some mileage out of this. F Golem guy. Anyway, that rock over there, an alien spacecraft came and plonked that rock down. We can't trust that rock across the way. It just sits there watching, and I have no idea why. All right, peeps, I need to go for a quick stretch break. Otherwise, Z is going to have a hernia. A rock doesn't have eyes, so we probably didn't see the rock giant. No, this rock can see, apparently. Better take your break before Z gets... I'm doing just that. Jonathan says, what's the point of this? The point of it is... I'm not sure. Like, the point of it is kind of like a strange experience. Again, the only thing I can liken it to is Plastic Duck Simulator. So the entire game is like, is something going to happen? Isn't something going to happen? So Plastic Duck Simulator is basically like little ducks. They get dropped into a pool. And that's all you do. You just watch the ducks float around in the pool. And each duck is slightly different. And after a while, you realize that the ducks actually do have interactions, but it's all random. Like if one duck floats next to another duck and they interact in a weird and interesting way, the duck might get set on fire and then the other duck might put it out and then this thing might happen and that. And this is kind of, I guess, like that, but maybe just more limited, I suppose. I have no idea. I have no idea. It kind of does just create an intrigue, like, is something going to happen? Isn't something going to happen? So I don't know. When I return, we'll decide if we want to continue on this or if we want to play a game. We'll see. I know in the desert, the rock moves. Leave the game, says Normal Bob. You don't like it. We've been asking what's the point of the stream for years, says Rick. Yeah, what makes this any different? It would be funny if a portal opened behind you, but only while you were watching the giant rock. PBDS says movement. So, I mean, this technically, this has more than PBDS in the way of seasons and stuff. So, I mean, it's still raining. The landscape is changing as I go on. So, I mean, the leaves are getting more autumny now. I have seen some crazy stuff happening. So, I mean, things do happen? Question mark? Oh. Liz has just arrived. Liz, Z's making me take a stretch break. I can't even say hello to Liz properly. I had control of one of the ducks, and it's a puzzle game. I entered the secret room and stuff. It's more than you think. Kit, that doesn't sound real. Leave it running while you go. Let us watch, says Leonard. No, but Leonard, okay, what happens if something happens, though, that I miss? Like, what happens if it, like, because, like, sometimes it does have an exclamation mark, and you do have to zoom in and stuff. Plus, I really don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss a thing. Show Liz the boobs when you return. Wet and cold. Again, yet I remain standing. Let's gamba on it. Collective telekinesis, it is real. Pausing a game like this seems wrong. Mimster, I mean, you're not wrong. Would you folks really like me to just leave it like this? What does everyone think? Be right back clips? Experience it together, or... I probably won't stretch that. I promise you, I probably won't be... I'll probably have to continue to look at the screen. I'll probably have to continue to look at the screen. Pause it, says Ursa. Yep, let's gamble on if something happens. No, but what happens if it happens where you can't see? Then what? What if it happens here behind me? Then what? I mean, we've literally had things happen like over there before. No, pause. All right, types 1 if you think I should pause, and 2 if I shouldn't pause. Second playthrough. Okay, we'll do a second playthrough tomorrow to see what we missed. All right, as usual, this has helped me not at all. Not at all. I think there's more 1s than 2s. But you folks... Hey, Blackheart, what's happening, dude? I'm sorry I called you out of lurk there, friend. Nice to see ya. Riley Reed says... Product, welcome on in. Pi, 1... Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Now, if anyone who's just joined, I'm busy playing a game called Stone Simulator. You literally just watch a stone as time goes by. And it's been quite eventful, actually. It's probably in my top 500 games that I've streamed. Why is the lighting going like this now, though? Oh, what's happening? Is that just like a graphical glitch? Weathered boulder, thank you. Now, folks, if you would like to, we can continue seeing what happens over here. We can see if the seasons change. We can see if other crazy events occur. Or we can play something else. What do you all think? Would you like to see how this goes? Does your ad revenue based on time of ads and number of viewers? Yes, Fluffy Bunny. That's exactly correct. But honestly, I've said this a few times. And I completely stand by this. You can look at all this stuff. Streamers do not make a lot of money off of ads. Unless you've got thousands of viewers, I think most streamers would probably just turn their ads off. I would. I literally wouldn't even bother running ads. The money is not worth it. I would rather that people don't have ads when they come in. But as I say, Twitch doesn't allow you to do that as an option. So you've got to have the ads. Why does Twitch do it? Because, yeah, for every streamer that makes like $4 a month of ads, Twitch has 70 million streamers or whatever, they'll make $280 million, you know? They don't care. So that we have to see how it ends now. Let's finish it. Something else. How many achievements do you need? I don't know. I could use a break from the intense action of this game. I'm assuming it has to go a whole year. So I'm assuming now, like, it's definitely autumn now. I'm assuming winter has to come, spring, and then I'm assuming that's probably how it works. Thank you, look rock solid. Thank you. Cold Riser, nice to see you. You can theoretically turn off mid-roll, only have pre-roll on entry. So, again, that's still ads, though. So that doesn't count. You know, that means that every single time someone comes into the stream, they have to... So, folks, if you've ever wondered, if you go into streamers, some streamers you go into, you don't get an ad, and some streamers you go into and you get an ad, that's because they do that, which also sucks. Someone clicks on and then they have to wait for 2 minutes of ads to play while they hop into the channel. So, yeah, you just literally can't get rid of them. And they've actually done research that actually hurts your stream more. So, long story short, the best thing you can do is what I do, I think, and that is when I go on break, I intentionally run ads. So when I go on a break, I run 3 minutes of ads. I know that's a crap ton of ads, but I'm like, screw it. I don't care, I'm on a break. And then that message pops up that says, sorry, peeps, you know, Mayday, you need a break from this. So there you go. Dunky, how are you today? I'm going good. Luperkel, how you doing? Happy weekend. Wonder what the end game is like? It's going to be insane grind. Maybe. You can speedrun this game. It is one game you definitely cannot speedrun. Wonder if I can harass my rock more now. You wouldn't push it on anyone? Yeah. I will almost always leave if the pre-rolls on. Yeah, so they've actually, apparently according to research, that is the literal worst thing you can do. Have it that as someone enters the channel, an ad comes. They literally click off. Allegedly. So Twitch is kind of like just play ads when you play them. But anyway, that's what I say. All I can do is play them when I go on break. I usually leave them in if I hop into an unknown stream and see pre-rolls. There you go. There you go. I usually click straight back out if ads are on instantly. There you go. So there you see. Everyone hates that. And that's just right, peeps. I don't choose any of that stuff. What difficulty is in this? Hard. Yes, this is hard. I've done that. Yeah. Science, dude. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome on in. All right. Folks, from my side, if you don't know science streams, go check them out. An actual, literal couple of scientists. Who even bring in guest scientists and teach you about very interesting and amazing concepts, many of which go whoosh over my head because I am silly. I am silly. I've also said this a few times. Science is an actual scientist, and due to that, we know that they know what empirical evidence is. We know that they know how to conduct experiments, and they say that I am funny. The only person to ever admit that the stream was funny, and that is scientifically proven now. And I'm using this as evidence. So there we go. Science, I don't know if you like this game, but I am a rock. And that is what the game is. It's called Stone Simulator, and all you do is exist as a stone. The stone occasionally has existential crises, and occasionally some really crazy stuff happens. But for the most part, all you do is watch time go by and watch it go from spring to summer to autumn. We're waiting on winter now. It's been enthralling so far. And weirdly enough, I can't actually take my eyes off it because sometimes things happen. You see, what is this? Okay, we're going to get into that in a moment. For anyone who's new to the channel, here is a raid message, which perfectly describes each and every single aspect of what you can expect to find here. Hi, I'm Dunk, and I stream. That's it. That's all you will find here. Okay, let's quickly read up with the chat, and then I know this seems really stupid. People are kind of ragging on me for pausing the game because it's literally just a watch simulator, but I'm enthralled by it. I want to see what happens. Like, I want to see what's happening. I don't want to miss it while I'm busy reading chat. Gur says all the stones are as all stones are wont to do. Gur, thank you so much for the 3 months of gifted subs to Science Streams. That's really kind of you. Thank you. And what a fantastic first contribution to the channel. Thank you. You really, you spoil me. What kind of rock? You tell me, Science. You tell me. You've seen people pause the duck game? Listen, Plastic Duck Simulator, I've played that here. That was also enthralling. What is going on here? Oh. The music's kind of picking up quite a bit. And thank you everyone for the follows. I really do appreciate it. Werewolf Cass says, Liz! Yeah, Liz hangs out here, peeps. I know, right? It's my... Oh, look, they're spawning mushrooms. Magic mushrooms. I heard about these. People used to offer me these in school. Dude, you want some magic mushrooms? No. But now I know what they are, at least. I had no idea. Mushrooms are growing, I see. Fairy ring. Dunk already missed that squirrel. Let him at least focus on the game for a while. So I'm no geologist. That would be me being an irresponsible scientist. I have a cousin who studied geology and then couldn't do anything with it, and then became like he worked in like a lab making flavors for sports drinks. So that's where his geology qualification got him. The mushrooms explain so much. I mean, how big do you think they're going to get? You see, I told you folks, this game's very exciting. Very, very exciting. Hey, Hecky, how's it going? Hecky, you should be asleep. It's like 8:20 a.m. What are you doing awake? Stone advert here, folks, is a rock of ages. Peeps, this is ridiculous. I have to pause this. I love the Plastic Duck Simulator, and I knew you'd know what I was referring to. I felt a shimmer in the force when I arrived. Yeah, I played a lot of Plastic Duck Simulator. It's got a lot of intrigue. When Fire Duck meets like Cloth Duck, who meets Firefighter Duck. Terribly, terribly scandalous. Phew. Sports rock. Are we playing Morrowind? Hecky, I'm literally playing a game where you just watch a rock and things happen. This is probably the third most eventful thing to occur. It's very eventful. Was this very expensive? I got it for free. And I believe it costs, and I don't know if they did this to be humorous. I don't know why, but apparently this number's humorous on the internet. It's selling for $2.69 US. Here, we get cheaper games where I'm from. So I got it for, here I could buy it for about $1.50 or something. But I did get it for free from the dev. Lumberjack duck and beanie duck, alien duck. Gers, spoiler alert, my god. What? I forgot to go to bed. The mushrooms are pretty. Yeah, weird. I don't get it, says Science. I'm going to head to bed. Tomorrow's a big day, but thank you for sharing your existence with me tonight. It has gifted me warm fuzzies. Good luck. Good luck with whatever it is that you're getting up to tomorrow. It could be anything, peeps. We've just met Gers over here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to make up what Gers is doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, Gers is running in the universe elections. They're going for mayor of this quadrant of the Milky Way. So maybe they'll win. Fingers crossed. I'll vote for Gers. But I don't think Earth gets a vote. We're too stupid. They're like, Earth doesn't get to vote. That's dumb. Bye-bye. Have a good one. And thanks everyone for the follows, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Zintar says, I think they reached their full potential. Okay, but I mean, they're there now. I mean, this is pretty. They look kind of like they're from Enshrouded and that they will poison you. Gers and I are going to go dancing at some point. You're going to go dancing at some point? Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. Do you know how to cut a rug, dude? Is that a thing? Not just intelligent, but also like John Travolta in some movie where John Travolta dances. Or Kevin Bacon, perhaps. Do you know how to get foot loose, kick off your Sunday shoes? A rock that never moves, yet changes the path of every footstep, every skipped stone. Tell me, rock, do you shape the world, or does the world shape you? Karma, that was magnificent. Holy moly. Holy moly, Karma. That was magnificent. She's going to face some very close to home things that aren't so easy to face, but all in the effort to move forward. She has all kinds of support, so she's very grateful. Good luck. Good luck with that. That does sound like quite the endeavor. Wait, am I getting lag in this game? Peeps, I'm getting lag. I'm getting lag. Hold on. No. The game is just too technologically advanced with these mushrooms. What the heck? Okay, I'm going to save and maybe load. Okay, hold on. Sometimes these indie games do get like memory leak. Or should we play something else? I mean, I'm enthralled by this. I have no idea to dance, but Gers knows all the dance moves. Okay. That is deep, comma. I agree. That was super deep. Is this a rolling stone? No, I'm covered in moss. Rolling stones gather no moss. I'm covered in moss, so I don't think I roll. I don't think I roll at all. First, I'm going to rock. Then, I'm going to roll. Nobody, no X gonna give it to you. We're supposed to have specific shoes for Sundays. We are, Hecky. And you can kick them off. Okay, is this the right save? Yes, this looks correct. Hey, looking for diamonds. How's it going? How you doing? Rock, 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 rock. I love rocks. Yeah, but peeps, first we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll. No, I'm actually getting... I'm getting poor performance in this game. What graphical effect is happening now to cause this to lag? It can't do the mushrooms and the light together. Holy moly. James the Saint, how's it going? I mean, I guess we can just leave it still, but I can't believe I'm actually lagging in this game. Bring back the rock, Pinoy boy, it's happened. What game is better than this? No game is better than this. Apparently there's an achievement for playing for 3 years, says Liz. Holy moly. Holy moly. Ray tracing? I mean, it could be ray tracing. Okay, we're back though. Okay, so it was ray tracing combined with the mushrooms. They just couldn't handle it. Okay, it was very brief, but it's gone now. You have a song about this game? Share it if you would like. Also, you're meant to be going to sleep for your important day tomorrow. We all come from the mushroom, and to the mushroom we shall return. Girls, we were just forming a rapport, you and I do not know that reference. I'm so sorry. Damn it! I really, really, really thought that we were about. I was supposed to be, oh yes, I sing that song every... No, the shimmering in the forces ended. You're enthralled with this? It's been quite enthralling. A few things have happened. The rock also does speak to you every now and then. It does have like some existential crises, but it's fine now. What game is better, Paper Sim or Scissor Sim? But it's arguable. Oh, the distant landscape is looking a little more snowy. Yeah, the landscape is a bit more snowy. It's definitely more autumny. I'm assuming it's going to get winter, and I'm assuming I'm going to get covered in snow at any moment in time. But I heard something. Ooh. What are these little weirdos? Kinda cute. Oh, did they just summon a storm? Thanks a lot. Praise the sun. Yes. Holy moly. Holy moly. We were just forming a report. We were. It's gone now. It's a pagan reference, Alexandrian Wicca. I'd think less of you if you recognize it. Okay, so I've actually done well. I'm back in the game. Nice. Good time zone, beautiful peeps. Hey, T-Bone Slice, how's it going? How you doing? This game is lacking insects. It did have insects before. The insects are just gone now because it's autumn. So the insects did come. I went through a swampy season where there was like mosquitoes and stuff. It was pretty gross. But now we're back in the game. Everything is back to being beautiful. At least I didn't sit on you before inventing pants. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I quite enjoy this game because it's nice to do just chatting to you. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend? I know you folks rebel. Every single time I try to just chat, you're like, no, streamer, you must play game. But now I can just talk. And I can't believe I've actually missed quite a few messages today because I've been trying to hyper-focus on the game. I'm so sorry if I missed your messages, peeps. I don't want to miss a thing, you know? You never know. Like, those guys appeared out of nowhere. This is almost like a screensaver. Honestly, they should probably turn a game like this into a screensaver. I'd use it. I really love this game. So peaceful, says Meg. It is indeed. Very, very, very peaceful. Girls to earth, we shall return. I hear cicadas or frogs, not sure which, but they're loud. Cicada frogs. How are the mosquitoes in South Africa? Depends where you're from. So some of them are real arseholes. Like proper arseholes. We do have Anopheles mosquitoes. For anyone who doesn't know, Anopheles mosquitoes cause malaria. So in certain areas, not where I live, you can get malaria from mosquitoes. Other than that, they're pretty chill. This is a good game to have in the background while drawing or something. Hello, my friends. Hey, Fluffy Puka. How you doing, friend? We were actually talking about you earlier, believe it or not. I won't say what we said. It was all good stuff about you and Nordley. You like the soundtrack? The soundtrack is fantastic indeed. The Dzen mode is probably more like a screensaver. So, folks, this is... there's two modes to play this game. I could check out the other one, but I don't know what the difference is. So this one's called Event Mode, and as you can see, look at these events that are occurring. Pretty sure Razer Cortex has these type of desktops. Cool. Do you all just drink tonic water all the time to prevent the infection? I've always wondered. I was led to believe when I grew up that tonic water was super duper good for you. I mean, it's called tonic water. It's got the word tonic in it, and it tasted like garbage. So like, I mean, I remember like as a kid where everyone would be like a soda, Coca-Cola, Sprite, whatever the case is. What is this? That's tonic water. And you're like, oh my God, that is disgusting. Who would drink that? And then later in life, I learned this from a family member of mine who is diabetic. And he said that tonic water is the single worst drink. He's like, it's got more sugar in than Coca-Cola. Whether he's right or wrong, I don't know. I missed the thing. Wait, it's silly to do something in your life is just one big standstill. No, I missed it. I was too busy monologuing. Damn you, tonic water, you foiled me again. Tonic water prevents malaria. Wait, does it? Wait, is that actually a thing? So here I've been to malaria areas, and you can take pills that stop you from getting malaria. So they taste like garbage, but I take them anyway. So if you're going to like an area that's got like a lot of malaria mosquitoes, I don't want to mess around. So I'll take the pill. But here's one of the side effects of this pill. This is a true story. You can read on the excerpt of the pill, or the insert, whatever the hell that thing's called. You read on there, one of the crippling side effects of that, and it's something along these words. debilitating nightmares. And I promise you, I didn't get nightmares, but your dreams are freaking wild on malaria medication. I don't dig it. I don't dig it. But at least you don't die from malaria. So that's cool. That's what happens when you don't hyperfocus the game. I know, Lloyd. I took my stuff. Quinine prevents malaria. Well, there you go. There you go. So I should have taken tonic water. Just drink the crap out of tonic water. It is silly to seek the meaning of life. Is that what he said? Okay, when your life is such a standstill. There's a chemical called quinine. Yes, actually I have heard of that before. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Saying wonderful things about Nordy is so wonderful and easy because she is wonderful. Seeing wonderful things about me is kind of weird. Winter is coming. Get buried in the snow for the first time. All right, peeps, it's happening. Winter is finally here. Yeah, we were actually just saying, everyone's like, what has this channel achieved? And I was like, listen, you and Nordley meeting on this channel and being so lovey-dovey is the single greatest achievement of my entire life. One day when I die and everyone will be like, what was it for? I'll go, love was formed over at mine. I was a cog in a wheel and a greater purpose was achieved. At least I've got that. You've given me that, Fluffy Puka. The pills are unpleasant, but malaria is worse. Yeah, you don't want that. Lodok said I had malaria as a kid, apparently. Yeah, no, malaria is badass, huh? I've had like tick bite fever and stuff. Apparently malaria makes that look like nothing. And tick bite fever sucked. Tick bite fever was not cool. I don't know if any of you are like this, but when I get feverish, I get this really weird like passage of time. Like I just like become a bit delirious. And I feel like there's always, I can't explain this, it's like pressing matter that I have to attend to. I was like, no, I gotta do this. There's something I need something to have happen. And my dreams kind of focus around this, and I just keep thinking like something needs to happen and something's going to go on. And I do this for what literally feels like an eternity. And then I'll look at the time and it's been like 5 minutes. But I get like, it literally could have been like it felt like it was 5 hours, but it's only been 5 minutes. It's absolutely, absolutely insane. So what I have to do is I put on TV just so I can feel the passage of time. So I know if I'm ever running a really high fever, I have to put like a TV show on, and that somehow makes me feel a bit better because I can just kind of feel like real time experience. I hate it. Proper fevers suck. I don't know if any of you get something similar to that, but crazy. Kev Tabulous, you got insane nightmares on it? There it is. Done. Bury me, Liz. I am finished with you. It's not true, Liz, but Jared Leto told me to say it. I'm sorry. Look in my eyes. You're killing me. All I wanted was you. Assuming that's the song you were singing. Dr. Google says modern tonic doesn't have enough levels of quinine anymore, so it's inefficient to drink preventative unless you drink tens of liters. I mean, if we've got gin, I'll make it happen, Hecky. We can make it happen. For sure. Kuai 9? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Tick bite fever sounds like Lyme disease or worse. Tick bite fever was not great. Oh, so stressful. Fever's the worst? Yeah, I don't dig it. Look, peeps, it's still happening. You're getting dressed for winter. People say about you is much more wonderful than that. They will say you were a wonderful human being that cared about so many people and touched so many lives in wonderful ways. Fluffy Puka, you're far too kind to me. Love fever dreams afterwards, not during. Wait, you actually... So afterwards you look back and go, man, that was cool. And I hated it. It's honestly like sticks with me. I wish I was a rock. It sounds solid. Penny, you're not allowed to do things like that. So folks, I get quite sort of upset sometimes when someone comes in whose first language isn't English, and then they can just make puns better than me. It makes me feel like I've failed. Penny, you're amazing, you're incredible. Super full of banter, how you doing? I was getting ready for bed, what'd I miss? Ooh, snow? Yeah, it's winter. So for anyone who's just joined, this is a game where you just watch a rock, and it's enthralling, really. The landscape changes, everything changes. I've seen some mystical and magical events occur, and it's been quite a ride. Remember when the 2 influenza strains were running amok about 8 to 10 years ago? Turns out I tested positive for them both. I lived alone and I'm getting older and never felt so weak or vulnerable. Now, girls, I don't remember what the strains were called, so I'm just going to call them swine flu and bird flu. So you became a mythical creature, swine bird. That's how sick you were. Or bird swine. Good Lord. I hope you're okay. I'm glad that you're still with us. Also, you're meant to be sleeping. I mean, I don't want to chase you away, but get out of here. Go get some rest so you can deal with your thing tomorrow. I'm so invested in this rocks world. There you go. Depends on what drugs you take. Meflafloquine is the crippling nightmare one, Atoverquan is the diarrhea, but you don't have a psychotic break one. Okay, so that's great. Do I want malaria, nightmares, or diarrhea? Welcome to Africa, everyone. Come visit us. You can see things like lions and rhinos and stuff. It's very cool. It's very cool, but you will have to make that choice. There comes a time in a tourist's life where they need to decide between diarrhea, crippling, debilitating nightmares, and malaria. Enjoy. Or diarrhea. Duncan, I hope you're doing well. Siper, always well. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. I'm in that phase of life where my English is far from perfect, but my Italian regressed to a 5th grade level. Listen, my Italian, I learned some Italian words the other day. Also, I learned the other day that Sicily and Italy have like some stuff going on. Like Timeless is Italian, my co-host, and he made like some really rude comment. It was a joke, but he's like, yeah, we could do that, but gross, Sicily. And I was like, wait, is there a thing? He's like, oh no, the North and Sicily, you know, my family, blah, blah, blah. I had no idea. Anyway, I learned some words. I don't know what they mean though. The one was, it sounded like the model Fabio, the beautiful blonde man, and Coolio, the rapper. So everyone said, Fabio Coolio. So I don't know what that meant. People were saying it to me a lot though. Fabio Coolio. And I was like, Fabio and Coolio, gangster's paradise and good looks in one. Amazing, fantastic. So I embraced it. I'll never trust a vaccine again. That's on the brochure. Duncan, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Sorry again. Don't bless the rains down in Africa. It might poop, apparently. I'm doing a Monty Python bit and it's perfect. I didn't intentionally do that. Was it in my subconscious? Now that's a bingo card. I personally choose diarrhea. The leopards were worth it. Leopards. So you dawdle, strange enough, you are so lucky to see a leopard. So let me quickly showcase this to you. So peeps, I live here. Okay. I live in a place where you can do this. If you're a tourist and you come visit, you can do Africa safari. You know, you can come and do stuff like this. Okay, you can come and see animals and elephants busy car washing zebras and all of that stuff. And this particular beast, a leopard, all of you know leopards, is so freaking rare that I haven't seen one of these. Like, I see all the stuff. I see lions all the time. When I go to these places, I see rhinos all the time. I see giraffe all the time. But leopards are so freaking rare. You have no idea. I haven't seen one for years. Years. I don't know, 15, 20 years maybe, like in the wild. They are actually so rare. You have no idea, you dawdle. Like, and everyone always says that. So it's called the Big Five that you're supposed to see every time you go. It's elephants, rhinos, lions, buffaloes, and leopards. Also, peeps, I've told the story a few times. By far the most dangerous creature here is an elephant. And I mean, looking at this picture, you get why. These things are the only things that you need to actually worry about because they're the only things that can kill you in your car. And you do have to be careful when they've got babies. They're nuts. A lot of people have seen Asian elephants. They're nothing compared to African elephants. African elephants are pretty badass. That picture probably does have a little bit of an angle working for it, but they are massive. And they can tip over cars and stuff. You're a gem, Dunk. You're a gem, Liz. You're a gem. I'm a rough stone. There's beef between North and South. Okay. Magnesium made me have weird dreams. Doc told me just don't take it right before bed. Strange enough, E-Hippie, I swear I get the same thing from magnesium. It's meant to help you sleep, but I think it gives me weird dreams. My keyboard stands on broken, so I'm in shambles, but I can't see straight, so he even knows. Wait, your keyboard strands are broken. Sipe, are you okay, my friend? Sipe, are you fine? Sipe's been sipping. Who knows? Oh, yes, Timer says, who knows who comes from Sicily? Criminals. There you go. Wouldn't randomly say that? Yeah, no, Fabio Coolio. It was fine. I do always appreciate you, though, without the wonderful safe place that you've created. Fluffy, thank you for the kind words, dude. And it was I'm so glad that you met Nordley, dude. I feel weird reading something like that out loud, but thank you for the kind message, dude. Been spending most of their lives living in Fabio's paradise. I knew the leopards were a big deal because the guide was actually excited. Okay, well, there you go, you dawdle. Yeah, they're rare. They're proper rare. Wow, you made her pregnant, Gary. What's happening? Lions and tigers and bears? Oh, my. I thought hippos were the most dangerous. Today I learned... So, okay, hippos are dangerous. They are aggressive. Africa here does have the world's most dangerous snake. At least they tell that to us here. It's not the most venomous snake, but it's the most dangerous because it's actually an aggressive piece of garbage. It's called the black mamba. And they actually, like, normally, like, you know, snakes are like, if you stand on them, they'll bite you. This guy's a bit of an arsehole. Like, if he sees you over there, he'll go and come and nip you. And they can kill a man. So, I mean, danger is always, I guess, a relative term. But basically what I mean is like you'll normally be in a game vehicle and you'll be driving and you're perfectly safe even if you see a lion. You know, the lion's not going to like jump into the car and eat you, you know? So the most dangerous one, the elephant's the only one that you need to, like, if you're in your car, you need to be like, no, dude, like, don't drive past the baby, like, worry a bit. And you get videos of them doing crazy stuff. So it's just, everyone, when they go there, that's the only thing that you actually go, oh, crap, there's elephants. Just quickly, like, drive around. Did you start with a character creator, or was it randomly generated? Now, I made this guy. He's magnificent. Mama animals are ferocious. We had a mama moose running around my town, and the local newspaper kept everyone updated on location because it was trying to kill people. Hail Bizu, that sounds terrifying. Holy moly, moose-pocalypse. You survived moose-pocalypse, Hail Bizu? Holy moly, I had no idea. Peeps, Hail Bizu survived moose-pocalypse. They did it. Damn. You kind of reminded me, I read a story once. I think this was in Sweden. Swedish people. It could have been in Norway. Anyway, it could have been in Denmark. It's one of the Scandinavian countries. But this one town, it was like the sleepy little town, woke up one day and all these elk just came rampaging through the town. They were like, "Rah!" They were like kicking stuff and breaking windows and like going "Rah!" and doing all this crazy stuff. And it was like, what is happening? What is happening? Why are the elk? Quickly, get the children to safety. Ragnar, come, try and fell them. And then they devoured Ragnar easily. It was a whole thing. Anyway, what turned out is that it had been slightly hotter that year than it usually is. And the fruit, whatever type of fruit it is, got fermented, and the elk ate the fruit and got drunk. Now, that makes sense, but the weird thing that I didn't understand is why did the drunk elk have such beef with humans? Haha, there is where Chimera lives. Let's go and trash that place. And you're like, you know, like, why didn't the drunk elk just kind of like stumble around and, you know, urinate on trees and stuff like, you know, like a normal drunk person? No, they decided like, no, this is not on. This village, it is an assault. And then they went and absolutely trashed the place. Okay, Chimera remembers. It was in Sweden. There you go. People don't get it. Moose are huge. Yeah, no, moose are insane. There was some nice tattooed snake catcher talking about the black mamba with his wife. I watched a documentary about snake traits, and spitting snakes quite literally evolved to spit human range angle heights. It's crazy. Snakes are insane. They're evil, peeps. They're evil. If you're a religious sort, they gave Eve that apple. We could have all been running around naked in the garden. All innocent, going, hee. No, freaking snakes, man. Eat that apple. Damn it. Moose are big in, okay, sorry, I saw that. Yeah, like a car, moose will win in car versus moose. No, yeah, I've heard they're massive. I did go to Canada, and I didn't see any. So that was unfortunate. Worm slung is a tree snake, right? Yeah, that's literally directly translates to tree snake. It's only natural, get drunk, go to town. Let's go find ladies at town. They've been waiting for courage to attack the city. Yeah, it was wild. And a Russian accent. No. I was trying to do, like, I was going full Viking. Why are you like this, Floki? Why do you think that the elk, they came into town? I do not understand. Chimera? Is it offensive or is it not that offensive? I do not know. What do you think? Heki's still here. Heki also may be from Sweden. I always just go Vikings. Peeps, I'm so sorry. Oh, Ragnar! What are you doing? Why are you putting that voice on stream? It is like this. That is what they sound like. Heki, when you turn off your voice changer, do you also sound like Floki? Sorry, Heki. Sorry, Chimera. Sorry, Kath. Sorry, Sweden. Sorry. Can we just please get exclamation mark apologies, Sweden? Whoopsie. The first cannibal was Eve. It wasn't a snake's apple she ate. Adam's apple. Love it. Phew. Peeps, I don't know why I do things like this. I literally just, I like, my palms get a little bit sweaty and I'm like, is Chimera going to unfollow? Is Heki going to stop popping by? Is this happening? Is this happening? Whew. Okay, but it's fine. I think we're okay. I think we got out unscathed. Heki? Okay, partially unscathed. Chimera is going to wreck you on a hot tub stream after that. Yeah, she's going to trash talk me. Fun animal fact, deers kill more people than most of the wild animals just by running into cars. Yes. Do your knees get heavy too? Do my knees get heavy? I'd say you sound more East European. I'm trying to sound like the show Vikings, Hecky. Have you ever watched Vikings? Which is fine as long as you don't make us sound like Danes. I've been to Denmark. I've been to Copenhagen. It's the only Scandinavian country I've been to. And they did say, I mean, I'm pretty sure I went to like a body of water, and they're like, you'll see that over there. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, that is Sweden. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I can swim to Sweden. So I honestly think a person can swim to Sweden. It might have been further than it looks, but yeah. Did you have mum spaghetti? Oh, knees weak, arms were heavy. I see. There was vomit on my sweaty. Did you swim to Sweden? No. I literally just ate the most expensive steak I've ever eaten in my entire life instead. We have that effect on them. I don't know if there's beef what's going on. I like Denmark though. Denmark was cool. I've told the story a couple times. I accidentally stole a bicycle in Denmark. It wasn't my fault though. I didn't mean to. I accidentally stole a bike. It wasn't my fault. I would just take the bridge, says Demmers. Hard to make Swedes sound Danish. Now this is prime content I come to expect this channel. A rock. Kuro, we're doing this. Nothing's happened for the last little while. Oh yeah. I owned my brand new car in 2012 for 12 hours. And a rude AF deer turned around and ran in my car and bounced down the entire driver's side, busted front corner and dented entire side to rear. Hey dear. Ooh. In a world where everyone runs, standing still is also a talent. Interesting. Peeps, it's still winter. More snow? Yeah, it's happening. So if anyone who's just joined, this game has been quite something. Things do happen. Seasons do change. Weird fantasy creatures do arrive. I've seen fairies, and I've seen aliens, and I've seen various monstrosities. It's been a ride. It's been a journey. It's a mineral, not a rock. I think I'm a rock. Stone. A giant rock man? Yeah. Your top edge eroded more? Do you think I can erode and die? Do you think that actually happened? Season seems to be what? An hour long? Maybe. Could be. Only Scandinavians allowed to make fun of others though? No, peeps, no one should make fun of anyone, ever. Definitely not me. Exclamation mark, apologies, everyone. You have them here? I've seen enough of them personally. They're terrifying. Sorry, which one? Are we still talking about moose? Meese. Moosen. Daniken, thank you. None good left, thank you so much for the raid, dude. How's it going? Gaza, how's it going? How you doing? Peeps, if you don't know None Good Left, go check them out. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I hope that you're keeping really, really, really well. For anyone who's new around here, here's a raid message which perfectly describes each and every single aspect of what you're about to witness here. Hi, I'm Dunk, and I stream. They're rocks, not minerals, says Z. I'm a stone. This is Stone Simulator, but I think I'm a rock. And I think Stone Simulator was just taken. Gaz, I hope that you're well, dude. Have I dated a rock yet? No, I did have a clone rock appear, though. Okay, things are getting quite wintry here, though. So true. Amazing. Nice to meet you. Welcome on in, Sinastra. Good and you, buddy? Yeah, I'm going good, dude. Just busy watching potentially the greatest game ever made unfold before our very eyes. Stone Simulator. Have you saved recently? The game does auto-save, but I can press F5. I know you know the quote is from Breaking Bad. I don't remember anything from Breaking Bad, Z. I don't remember anything from Breaking Bad. Other than my favorite character in any show ever, Jesse Pinkman, the most intelligent man in the world. Always doing intelligent things. I'm going moose looking at you. Dordle is moose saturated. Oh, I'm going to have to come visit. When we get the yacht, peeps, I'm going to come moose spotting, and you can come to Africa and get nightmares, malaria, or diarrhea. So you're just rocking out? I'm literally just sitting here rocking out. All the puns are coming in here. All of them. They say humans evolved from rocks. That long video with all the words explaining everything you do in here. I know, Lily. It's a little bit wordy. And Caraxus, nice to see you. Hank and his rocks? Okay. As you said, Hank, I only just remembered who the character was. I watched that as it kind of released, so... Many, many, many moons ago. I kind of forgot that Hank was in it for a moment. Damn, now I'm remembering all the intrigue with Hank. Bright lake? Yeah, this ice on the lake does seem to have made it quite bright. I have rough-skinned newts in my yard or pond which produce tetrodotoxin. That's enough death-defying for the foreseeable future. You daughter, that sounds absolutely terrifying. That sounds crazy. Stay safe, you dawdle. Peeps, every single day when you dawdle leaves, everyone needs to say, love you in case you die. Just in case. You dawdle, love you in case you die. Holy moly. It is quite verbose. It was rather ubose, quite wordy. I feel like I evolved from a rock when I'm stuck at work. Yeah, I've tried nightmares and diarrhea before, so I think I'll choose malaria. Okay. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, we were discussing malaria mosquitoes earlier, an anti-malaria medication. And you can either get one that gives you like absolutely insane nightmares, or you can get one that gives you chronic diarrhea, or you take nothing and get malaria. Your choice. Come visit Africa. Enjoy dying. Sip air. I hope that you're okay, friend. I hope that you're okay. What are you drinking? Can I have a sip? I'm not planning on eating the newts, if that helps. I mostly worry about my pups. Damn, that's even worse, you dawdle. That's even freaking worse. As I said, I never used to kill anything at all. Like, I used to be a person that put spiders outside, and I didn't kill creatures, and I kind of preserved nature. And then I got cats, and I literally Googled what would happen to the cats, because I saw, like, black widows or redbacks, and I Googled what would happen to them if the spiders bit them. And they're like described. They're like, no, like, you know, you'll see your cat kind of like vibrate a little, and there'll be like drool, and just like actually picturing my cats looking like that. Now I kill the crap out of them. Now I'm a vicious, vicious killer. So yeah, since becoming a parent, that's how I behave. The stream really rocks. That should be my title. Oomst, I'm not drinking anymore. All right, friend. I'll have some goop then. Would you like some? That's good for you. And we begin to rock steady, steady, rocking all night long, and we begin to rock steady, rock until the break of dawn. I got that too late, Fluffy. Peak gameplay, truly stone cold entertainment. Yes. Where's the rock? The rock's right there. It's covered in the snow. I'll try to talk to him. He doesn't talk to me, but sometimes when I harass him, he talks to me. But he's not talking anymore. Your goop sounds delicious from how you described it before. So I've actually got a new goop recipe if any of you want to... I mean, would any of you like this? The food that sustains streamer. So I have avocado in here, which actually I know a lot of you think like avocado would be gross as a base, but like I've literally had chocolate mousse made out of avocado. Like avocado's actually got like a nice creamy texture, and it actually makes things taste quite yummy. So like chocolate mousse made out of avocado isn't bad at all. If you use the right avocados, it's actually kind of tastes milky. So I've got avocado in here as a base. I've got chocolate protein powder, which obviously gives it a nice chocolate flavor. I got blueberries in here, banana, walnuts, chia seeds, almond butter, and pumpkin seeds. And like just a spackle of oats. And the reason why I make it like this, I basically just got foods that are meant to kind of give you like sustained energy, because my goop before was just a bit too carb heavy, and I was finding I was getting quite hungry quite quickly. So this one actually keeps me full for quite a bit longer. Only problem with it is if I muck up the consistency, the thickening occurs, and then I can't drink it at all. You know, I thought you were anti-drug, Dunk. Here you are getting stoned. Peeps, imagine this wit. Imagine this banter. Go follow None Good Left. You can have that in the stream permanently. You don't have to wait for me to read out a comment. You can just get it firsthand. Imagine. The food of expert survival gamers. Yes, please, says 3Ject. Enjoy. That is a whole lot of protein, says Brat. Yeah, tons of protein. Quite a bit of fat. Avocado is all about using the right avocados. True. You buy fresh blueberries or frozen? Frozen. So my sister actually lives in the part of the country where you can get blueberries. And I did say this a little while ago. I normally get about 20 kgs. So that is 44 pounds, for those of you who use pounds. 44 pounds of blueberries for $23. So 20 kilograms or 44 pounds of blueberries for $23. It's a pretty good deal, and that normally lasts me like the year. That normally lasts me the year, and then I use those for my smoothies. Otherwise, I'll just go off. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, they literally farm them there, and they're export quality as well. So it's not like they're crap blueberries. Do you freeze them? Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have to eat them all there. So they're literally frozen, and they keep for ages. So it's a really, really good deal. So a protein shake without being one, pretty much. No wonder you take a lot of stretch breaks. Kristari, are you implying that streamer needs to go use the little streamer's room? No, I'm actually incredibly regular. Peeps, I'm that guy. I can go, oh, look, it's pooping time. And then I just make, plop, and then I go, zzz, one, and then we're done. I'm incredibly regular. I've spoken about this before. There's actually a website where you can sell your poo, and I'm a prime candidate. They pay you $500 a stool. If I was in the United States of America, they would accept mine. They like, you fill out this whole questionnaire. I was actually told about it on stream, and I was like, no ways that's real. And then it is real. It's a real thing. They'll pay you $500, but you need to have like a very specific thing. It's even got questions in there like, were you breastfed and stuff. It's quite something. Have you considered just sucking down mayo instead? You dawdle. I will say this thing's about 1,000 calories. So it is about 4,000 kilojoules in here. I'm under no false aspersions to the weight gain potential within it. Oh, we're in my country now, says Ellie. Ellie, you like blueberries? You've eaten 3s of them? I've seen Ellie eat an apple once. Maybe she eats blueberries as well. They're frozen. Okay, yeah, you freeze them. Do you, or can you just post it in your Discord? I can post in my Discord if you like the ingredients, sure. But I mean, honestly, peeps, smoothies like, Did I just say the S word? No, peeps, I misspoke. There is no, goop is in no way similar to a smoothie at all. This is a copyright, awesome concoction of my own design, not to be confused with a smoothie at all. Clip, no. That S, no, I misspoke, peeps, I'm tired. Streamer's been having insomnia lately. Peeps. No, don't do that. Anyway, if you're making goop, then honestly, there's a whole bunch of different recipes and stuff, which can be very good. Sepe says, hello, Ellie. Is blueberries code for something? Ellie, I'm too innocent to know codes for anything. The other day, I got freaking my message deleted on Ellie's chat, and I have no idea why. The sky is grey as if someone forgot to paint it. I have no idea why. Like, I don't know the code or the innuendo for anything. It didn't make sense, and I got my message deleted. I didn't know why. And now all I can say is it was the first time it's ever happened to me, and now I can actually say my first time was with a very bearded man. So it was Schenken who did it. So yeah, my first time was with a very, very bearded man. They say you always remember your first time, and I won't forget mine. You dawdle? I don't know what you're talking about. Moderators, watch that one, you dawdle. Watch that one, you dawdle. She may or may not have seen something over on the YouTube yesterday. Do you know you can get a poop transplant? Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Attila. So that's why they buy your stools. So believe it or not, folks, this is the technology. I shared a website for this at the moment that Kiftabulous made for me. You can sell your stools to someone. The website will be called My Poo in You. And it actually, I know this sounds gross, but it actually is the thing. A stool transplant is apparently like a very up-and-coming branch of medical science. Please the medical people, and you don't roll your eyes if it's not. Like, the stuff I've read on it sounds like it's actually, like, it's got like all sorts of amazing benefits, and they're just learning how good it is for you to put someone's healthy poo into someone else. Like, this is happening. I'm not making this up. This is a true story. Whether it actually is correct science or it's just a branch of pseudoscience, I didn't read that far. But this is the internet, and all I care about is sensationalism, not verifying facts. But I mean, if they'll pay $500 for a stool, then I'm pretty sure it must be something. Stop being horny and then you won't get deleted, I'm just assuming. Sipe, I don't have any horns, dude. I don't have any horns. We were speaking about being horny yesterday. I was busy playing a game and the character had 2 horns. And I said this a few times. I don't like my women horny. Like when Diablo 4 came out, everyone's like, oh, Lilith. Mommy Lilith. Lilith. And I was like, no, she's too horny. She's too horny. Like, she has like 6 horns. Like, at most 2 horns. Like, I don't like a horny lady. I don't judge you if you like a horny lady. I just like my lady, you know, with just head, no horns. Poo transplants the idea behind the Human Centipede movies. I actually have watched Human Centipede. The end was disappointing. Watch me mods, my internet is bad. So I confirmed curry by going to the YouTube and heard some things. You heard nothing, you dawdle. Me, I wonder how the stone sim is going. Dunk, you can have someone else's poo in you. Selberry, thank you for checking in. This is fine, super great, Selberry. Yeah, have some poop, it's your fate. So what do you think is to watch the Human Centipede in reverse? I think it probably goes through significant processing before they're transplanted. It's not like they're jamming it in there. I believe it's done either in suppository or pill form, in fact. It's most used to fix people's colon after heavy cancer treatment. They're killed of most of the natural bacteria. There you go. The horns could come in handy situations. Oh, oh. Look, 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 we did it. Something's happening. Would you like to place a snowman? How do you win this game? Every moment that we experience it is winning, Christari. I got a Steam achievement for that. Now it sits there staring at me menacingly. Horny lady, there's a pun there? I don't understand. Hornet toads. Oh, we're still playing the rock. I went for a shower. Firebug, we are. I mean, we can play something else if you folks would like. Still, transplants are usually best from someone you grew up with, so you had a similar bunch of bacteria, etc. So ideally a parent or sibling. Interesting, Mike's minds. You got to keep that in the family. Okay. This feels mildly like prop hunt. Also... Oh, peeps. My alarm's going off. All right, peeps. Streamer needs to go see why his alarm's going off. If I don't return, I've probably been stolen. Tell Timeless to phone the police. I'll be back. I'll be back as soon as I can. Alrighty, I am back. A thing happened, and I think it's all of your fault, not my fault. I'll explain in just a moment. Yes, for anyone who hasn't, Lady Lily posted a exclamation mark there. Thank you very much. So, folks, next week I'm doing a sponsored stream for No Man's Sky. They were very, very kind to send me a sponsorship. They actually wrote an email that was really, really nice. It was something along the lines of like, you know, we wanted to promote the game. We know that you already promote the game, but we want to sponsor you as a way to like say thank you for all the support and stuff you've done for the game. It was very cool of them. Like, you know, normally devs wouldn't do that. They'd basically just pay streamers that don't actually play their game to promote it. So there's the link. And the reason why I'm promoting this early is, and there's no like known truth to this, but please do click the link. I assume it tracks. And if we do a good job, I'd love it for when they do something for their next game, Light No Fire. I'd love it if they thought of this channel first. You know, No Man's Sky is probably the only game I play where I'm actually useful, where I actually give good advice to people, where I'm actually helpful and all of these things. And I'd love them to think of this stream when they did that. So do help a streamer out. Do click it, click the crap out of it. Probably only registers once per device, but I'd love to do a good job for them. Love to do a good job to them, and that was really nice of them. Hopefully they'd think of the stream if and when they did something for Light No Fire. So we'll see. When will they release Light No Fire? I don't know, Lucky Peters. They haven't said anything. Maybe they'll release some news soon, hopefully. What did Sherlock Holmes say when Watson asked what type of rock he was holding? Sedimentary, my dear Watson. I love it, all good. Hello Games Amazing for that. They love the streamers that love their games, says Dark Holiday. I've streamed a lot, and how's it going, Dark Holiday? I've streamed a lot, and I've never seen anything like that. Do you think the snowman's gonna melt? I've never seen anything like that. Like, I do sponsorships all the time, but it would usually be games that you don't play. Strange enough, like Ark's my most streamed game, and Ark only started offering me sponsorships when I stopped playing the game. So, you know, stuff like that, you know. Eventually, like, dude, play it again. Okay, you know, but, yeah, that was really kind of them. And I read out the mail, like, it's really nice. Like, it was really nicely worded. You know, they were like, your name immediately came up, and I was, oh, and all these, like, things. It was very cool. You're very excited for Light No Fire? Light No Fire is going to be amazing. That's what I'm saying. Help streamer do a good job, peeps. Please click the link. I know you're like, oh, dude, someone asked me to do something on the internet. Dude, snowman? Yeah, they put a snowman there. An alien came and dropped off that snowman. So it should be good. Oh, and then, sorry, peeps, the alarm. Well, did anyone really care? Maybe I shouldn't tell this story. I kind of did think of you viewers when it was happening. So, okay, this shouldn't be alarming, but here where I live in South Africa, we do have, quite a bit of security often. So like I have like a wall, and then on top of my wall I got what's known as an electric fence. So it's basically like these like things that like if someone like tries to climb over your wall, it goes and it'll shock the crap out of them, and it sets off the alarm. And once in a blue moon, unfortunately, there's a casualty on the electric fence, and I think this one's all your fault, because I heard the alarm going off, I turned it off, and then when you turn on, you can hear it goes, it makes like a really loud thing if there's something stuck into it. And unfortunately, like, they have to touch both wires. Unfortunately, and I do think this is your fault because you keep saying it, because I don't understand this meme. A poor lizard has been fried. So I do feel bad for him. He is not doing so good. But I do blame all of you for going, lizard, lizard, and then lizard came. But he couldn't get over the fence. So, yeah. It's not my fault. It's definitely everyone else's fault. Yeah. We care so hard. Well, now I've told the story, and everyone's like, oof, no, maybe not. Don't watch out that you don't get ganked in the jungle by the alien rock while you're watching the alien snowman. Listen, maybe. For anyone who's just joined, this game has basically just been this. You watch a rock, and things happen. It's been fun. It's been fun. Lizard, yeah. Everyone, please, everyone write F lizard. So fried lizard for dinner? Yeah, exactly. I mean, Blackheart, of course. I was like, sweet, free meat. See him? Says poor lizard. Hey, see him? Lizard? Yeah, so lizard's dead now. Everyone can stop saying lizard, lizard, lizard. Lizard is dead. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most upset about this purely just because I don't understand that meme. I've gone to so many streamers' channels and everyone's like, lizard, lizard. And I feel like the uncool kid who wasn't invited to a party. That's what I feel like. Everyone's like, it's from a... And everyone tries to explain to me. I don't know what the hell's going on. And everyone's like, lizard, 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 lizard. And then I don't know what's happening. And I feel like the uncool kid. So at least that's going to stop now. You know? So yeah, I don't know what's happening. If any of you do lizard, don't feel bad. Just everyone's doing lizard. Everyone but me. And Dark... Yeah, some brought it, others destroyed it. Oh my god, is this thing going to be a perfect balance? It's a battle between the aliens and the Fae people. Holy moly. Oh my god, look how rough the snow's getting now. Damn, peeps. Is there a hard mode of this game? In this game, I'm always hard. I think I literally had to Google it 3 days ago, says Hecky. Hecky, do you understand it? Oh, I wanted to appear because of the blizzard. Or did the blizzard appear because of him? So, Hecky, you're the same as me. And do you understand it after Googling it? Because people tried to explain it to me. There was a website and then someone, and I still don't understand what's going on. I couldn't grasp it even when it was tried to be explained. Cool. Oh, he took malaria medicine. I played a mod of Ark where people could like cheer bits and it made your character basically get some sort of explosive diarrhea and fly into the sky and fall down and die. So yeah, I've been there. Yeah, definitely Bigfoot. I must be off to bed. Good night, or Yeti, obviously. Dark Holiday, always fantastic to see you, friend. Thanks for popping by. I hope that you're amazingly well, dude. Glad we got to catch you. I also Googled, I'm still lost. Okay, so some of you are like this. I'm so sorry. Anyone who enjoys Lizard, I don't judge you. I judge myself and my inability to understand what I think younger brains grasp. I can see this as a good interactive screensaver for modern powerful computers. It would be amazing. One day if screensavers can be like this, I'd go for it. I mean, for anyone who hasn't seen, when the sun shines on this game has like full ray tracing. Look at this. Ultra lumen, ultra hardware ray tracing, effects 16 by anisotropic filter. It's amazing. I'm rocking that game. I really am. Peeps, all the puns, bring them on. Bring all of them on. Some of them are literally... Ray stripping. Wiggle, wiggle. Some, I hope that you're amazing. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Lizardgate brought Sim out of lurk. I understood it was just relatable because it's from a video of a lizard who keeps pressing a lizard button while slowly losing it, and it's kind of like humans doom scrolling. I don't know, something like that. Hecky, and I also kind of got something like that, but again, I didn't quite understand why everyone was saying it or whatnot. Also, peeps, check this out. Not just single people out here, but streamer Hecky May is a streamer friend of mine who lives in the exact same time zone as me until there's daylight saving. So currently, Hecky and I are, it's 9:13, I assume there. We're in the exact same time zone. But Hecky lives a very different life from me, where she streams through the night and goes to bed before I wake up. And when daylight savings kicks in, Hecky and my time can like kind of stretch. So right now, I wake up, and if I'm lucky, like Hecky might be on for like 3 minutes. Otherwise, they're kind of gone. So like on the other time slot, I can kind of hang out with Hecky for now. But go check them out. If you're awake and you're looking for a streamer to watch when I am still fast asleep, you can go check out Heki. She's got a really, really, really kind energy. Her community, I've said this a few times, I love you guys. Heki's community is the #1 community on all of Twitch for one aspect, and that is when you walk in there, like about 15 people say hello to you. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like, whoa, everyone in there's a chimera. So I don't know how Heki got them so well trained, but it is true. You like just go in there, go hello, and about 15 people go hello, hello, hello. It's very cool. So yeah, very kind, very nice community, which is all you want from Twitch, right? You want a similar kind energy, nice community, and hopefully a streamer that's above average, which you don't get here, but you do get that over at Heki's. Seriously above average. So go say hello. Paid chatters, says Cloris. Heki do be really kind. Yeah, so there's a shout out. You can go say hello, and maybe when time shifts again, Heki and my paths can cross once more. Mr. Snipes says this is true. Welcome on in, Mr. Snipes. How's it going? Heki feeds them Twitch treats. So if I feed you all Twitch treats, will you all be friendly? Because all you folks do is throw goblins at me and stuff. All you do is make gremlins and go, he's a gremlin, and change the channel art. Heki has a friendly chat. There you go. A safe space for like-minded people to share what you like. Yeah, honestly, that's correct. Nope, no friend here, says Green Chip. Green Chip, be friendly. We're just excited to see you. Have you finished Blueprints yet, by the way? I can't believe how much depth that is. I played Blueprints for about 10 hours, and I thought I was almost done, because I almost found like room number 32 or whatever, or like the central thing. And then I see other people going like, no, dude, I've been playing this game for like 8 weeks. I'm not even close to done. Okay, let me up this. All right, folks, are we still enjoying this, by the way? Is this, would you like me to play this, or would you like me to play something else? I mean, I think the events kind of have slowed down just a little bit. I mean, it is getting through winter. Would you like to go through the year? What does everyone reckon? Cloris wants me to do a cheesy smile. Sweet summer child dunk. Sweet summer dunk. Can you level up? Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. We must travel to the water. We can't. I mean, we did get an achievement for getting covered in snow now 5 times. I'm 150 plus hours into Blueprints and not done yet. That is insane. That is so insane. And you know, I was really enjoying the game. Something else came up when I was playing it, but I was really liking it. Like, I love puzzle games like that. It's very cool. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Blueprints. Finishing Blueprints is so worth it. Amazing game. Just so many games, so little time. And to be honest, I mean, I've actually still got, if you look here, I have here my notes from Blueprints. There were some letters, THTELTACKHET, that's supposed to do something. And then I wrote, there's an envelope, 4 letters to Herbert. Simon's father is Daniel. Marion became a scallion. I don't know what's going on. And I don't think I can get back into it. So I had taken notes. The notes mean absolutely nothing to me now. And I don't know if I can get back in. The one says cleaner lady. The one says chef lady. 3 is pitchfork. 6 is jockey. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I got notes from the game. I don't think I could actually go back into it. I think I have no idea what's happening. Look at Rocky Boxing. Rocky. Yes, Rocky Balboa is the name of my rock over here. The lizard is from the end of the Elio movie. Craven, people have told me that, but I haven't watched the movie. Maybe if I watch it, it'll make more sense. On it, I'm so stoned in this game. Day 157, something like 200 hours later, still making progress every day. Justin? Potentially. The game is a full onion of layers and just goes deeper and deeper with each thing you solve. Because yeah, I honestly thought you just had to reach that one room. So I thought I was almost done, but I've learned that that's apparently not the case. Z needs to go to bed. Z did maintenance, fix your thing. So you just start the game and look how a rock evolves into a less big stone through erosion and corrosion. So ships, not quite. So the game is definitely, I don't know what to call it. It's like a passive game. So I am this rock, but the game kind of just, you sit here and you experience the game. You listen to the beautiful music, and every so often something happens. The rock has a profound little epiphany. Aliens come, that's happened. There's monsters, and it's almost like the sense of like, is something going to happen? So technically this whole game might be nothing happening, but something might happen. So it's very similar to like Plastic Duck Simulator. Technically this might all be worth it. We might get through this and go, oh my god, I didn't expect that. So as an example, I kind of have already sort of learned that maybe the aliens and the fey creatures don't like each other. Is that going to evolve into something? Will there be a thing where I actually actively play? I don't know. And it's almost like that unknown which creates the game. From a streaming perspective, I love it because we all get to chat. But I mean, it does have events that happen. Things do occur. And honestly, it does kind of feel like, I mean, if I keep looking around, I do notice things. Because like the world is alive. So I just kind of have to keep my eyes peeled. Wait, in fact, wait, did we miss the death of the snowman? Wait. Oh no, sorry, the snowman obviously got taken away. I almost thought he had to melt. Sorry, he never landed again after he farted into the sky, huh? He never landed again. So I was like, where's the snowman? Oh yes, he zoomed into the sky. Just imagine we're a few hours in, rocks are millions of years just sitting there. Yeah, exactly. Snowman rocket butted? No, I sort of had it in my brain that he'd come back down. Snowman turned into fireworks? Yeah, there we go. We still have the alien rock though. Yeah, so that rock across the way was dropped there by aliens. What does it do? I don't know. Would love for you to go back to MGS5. MGS5 is a great game. New daughter and I will be playing MGS3 Remake next week. Did you enjoy how sneaky I was, Udordle? Are you inspired? I think you said you like espionage, camouflage type games. Are you inspired to give it a go after watching how well I did? Night Z. Rest the best Z. Nine. We still have some alien... Snowman turned into fireworks. Yes, multiplayer. All just sit as rocks. Multiplayer definitely needs to happen. Yes? Question mark? Come on. You should 100% leave the stream live with the game running for 1 week and see how it goes. Oh, look. Look. Spring. Flowers. Red flowers bloom. Pretty. Stealth games make me vomit. Listen, I was showcasing some very serious stealth skills, Sepe, this week. I was playing MGS5 and everyone was like, holy moly, this guy's good at stealth. Very, very, very good at it. Alright, let's do that, folks. If you would like to continue to see the fate of said rock into the spring, type a 1 into chat. If you would like to see Metal Gear Solid 5, type 2. To hang so thickly above me. I've never seen anything so unanimous in my entire life on this channel. Holy moly, is it finally happening? Is it finally happening? It's happening, Lady Lily, it's happening! You dawdle! I mean, Liberta's doesn't count because it's a 9. Meatloaf, yours doesn't count because it's a 69. Okay. Paul and you dawdle. Sunshine Alice is a 2. Katie's a 2. Hey, Katie. Alright, it's pretty clear. Everyone would like to know the fate of Rock McRockington. It's just me. No, you have 2 people, Paul and Katie, and you dawdle, sitting there in the naughty corner. It's a Christmas miracle. No, it was happening. The day will come where each and every one of you will agree on something. In fact, Chimera, can we quickly do... In fact, let's do this, maybe. Okay, I'm going to try this. It's probably not going to work. Chimera, can you please put a poll for... and sorry, Chimera... In fact, are you able to do polls and stuff? Chimera might still be in bed or something. I wonder what Chuck Norris would do. Chuck Norris would push the earth down. I'm good. Okay. Chimera, can you do a poll with the first... So if anyone doesn't know, I'm supposed to watch an anime. My first ever anime. And we got some things on a list. And I need all of you to vote unanimously for which one you enjoy. So let's see if the unanimous thing works now that we've narrowed it down. So Chimera, put as many as you can. Maybe like the first 5. And let's see if we can get a unanimous one going in there. Or a random 5. Whatever you want, Chimera. So peeps, remember, all of you need to vote for the same thing. So then I know like it's a really good anime. Then I know it's already a really good Solid Snake versus Solid Rock. I don't think I'd ever buy this game, but I'm invested in knowing more about it. Mr. Snipes? We're in. We need to know. Let's rock! Eric, we are rocking. Not gonna happen? It's gonna happen. We've whittled it down. Zor says still rock, eh? Hours later and you've not hatched or whatever this leads to? Zor, I have no idea what it leads to. It is getting darker and darker and darker, though. Let's quickly... This is like Arc. Let's Gamma 4 this bad boy. Don't vote simples. That's fine. If one person votes, then technically it wins. You know? I think everyone secretly loves just chatting, but no one wants to admit it. Becca, shh. They don't know. They don't know. It's our little secret. Eric, how you doing? Don't you have to tell them the part about liking political intrigue? Oh, okay. Well, peeps, vote for which anime I must watch. If it stops being unanimous, Chimera, cancel the poll. How did we get, peeps? It's got to be unanimous. Is it unanimous? It's still going on. Oh my god, is it happening? Is it going to be unanimous? Is it going to be unanimous? It wasn't unanimous. Okay. Fastest cancel ever. No, I've had it fail within 2 votes. That's... wait, it was too short. No, peeps. So I need you all to be unanimous so I know which one. Okay, we're going to try this again, but Violet says, okay, we're going to try this again. Folks, I like TV shows. I mean, I might like other things, but I generally like things that are quite sort of dark. That's like escapism to me. So I like dramas, but like hard-hitting dramas. Not like someone who works at a law firm or a hospital or something. That reminds me too much about real life. I'm like, oh, people fighting in real life. Meh. I like things that are like proper escapism. Let's see if that criteria does help. We're gonna try it again, peeps. The vote has to be unanimous. 100% of people have to vote for the same anime. Let's give it a go. Let's see if it works. Definitely not Attack on Titan for first anime. That's one you graduate to. See, that's the other thing. That's what some people like. You can't play this first, or you can't do this one first. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure. I believe in all of you. All of you, you're all going to work together to get a unanimous poll. I believe in all of you. I believe that you can all do this. You can do this. You can make this happen. Bebop! Folks, you're all going to work as one. I'm hearing a lot of different opinions. Chimera, let's post it again. It's going to happen. Peeps, so the nominees, if you want to... Okay, is it happening? Is it happening? It's happening? Chimera, cancel at the moment. It's not unanimous. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's happening. It's happening. That's a different anime. It's only got 54%. Folks! Okay, let's try a different tact. All right. Chimera. Let me just quickly supervise. Chimera just quickly needs to supervise here. What's going on? Okay. All right. Let's do Naruto. I mean, this isn't even Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Attack on Titan, Naruto. Every single one got a vote. You folks aren't understand. Okay. Chimera, let's try this. Trigun versus Cowboy Bebop. That's it. Only those two. Only those two. Let's give it a go. I believe in all of you. We can do this. Cowboy Bebop versus Trigun. I'm not asking for a lot here. I think I know which one will probably win here, but we can get it to 100%. It must be 100%. Okay. Are we going to win? Are we going to win? Are we going to win? It's happening. It's happening. Is this happening? It's not happening. It's not. Cancel the poll. Cancel. Failed. Damn it. Folks, doesn't the nomination of like the Pope work this way? Like if we're okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a stream one day. We're gonna do this for 60 hours straight if we have to. And if some of you are gonna leave going, this is boring, I can't take the stream, that's fine. Because eventually when there's only one person left, we technically win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. I got Cowboy Bebop to defeat Trigun. And we'll be like, yes. And then we'll have to do the rest of them. But I mean, this is the only thing that's going to happen. We'll do it until it works. We'll do it until it works. Chat, look at it like this. If you vote all the same, Dunk has to watch. That's true. I will watch that anime. Okay, so peeps, because we nominated these ones, eventually I'm going to have to do like majority rules. Eventually I'm going to have to be that guy. But for now, I still have faith in all of you. Let's all just vote Trigun, says Pora. It's that simple. Let's just vote for Trigun and it'll all be awesome. A dunk clave? Yes. And the smoke will rise from the dunk clave. By the way, look, spring hath sprung, peeps. How beautiful. How beautiful. All right, we're going to try this again. One last time. Chimera, let's do two that weren't on here. I think one was called Vinland Saga and one was called Delicious in Dungeon. Let's do Vinland Saga, assuming those are two on there. I think I'm speaking correctly here. Chimera, let's do Vinland Saga versus Delicious in Dungeon. Folks, you all have to vote for the same thing. That way I know that it's quality. That way I know that it's the anime I'm meant to watch. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we eliminate one? Let's do it. Let's do it. I believe in all of you. You've got this. You've got this. Never heard of either of them? You can abstain then. Okay. Well, I guess this game is ideal for you. You get to stay all over chat and not be distracted by gameplay. Zor, you say that, but actually, I've actually missed a couple important gameplay developments by reading chat, and I actually have missed a few chat messages because I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? I'm sensing a lack of Shangri-La frontier in these choices. Bad Monkey, so I actually opened up the voting. It was 2 gifted subs got you in there because Twitch was doing a thing where you got 2 months of Crunchyroll or whatever for 2 gifted subs. So I was like, if anyone gifts 2 subs, you can add one to the list. Chimera, will you post the full list? So one of these is going to be the first anime that I'm going to watch. If you would like to, I guess I can open it one more time. If you would like to add one on the list, you can gift 2 subs. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we got that. And then eventually I will do majority rules with all of these. So one of these is going to be it. This is the worst. No, eventually I'm going to have to do majority. We'll do some votes. And then we'll do a majority. Can you become a mountainator? Because that would be cool. Maybe, Gilberto. We'll have to see. What is the point of this game? Mr. Spooky Pants, I'm busy. I'm a rock. And I'm busy watching all the interesting things that happen while you're a rock. You know? No bleach. Peeps, those were the ones that people put on there. Those were the people that wanted their Crunchyroll drop things put on there. But peeps, remember, this is my first anime. So a few criteria. If the first one I watch sucks, I'm not going to watch any. Oh, everyone's rushing somewhere. And I just stand here. Maybe I've already found my place. Maybe. I wonder if Timey could resist poison this game if you play this. Even I've paused it so as to not ruin stuff. So I definitely Timus will pause it. Oh, it does deep? It's so deep, peeps. So folks, for anyone who's just joined, the game actually does have a lot of like interesting stuff that does happen. You just kind of got to keep your eyes peeled. I've seen like fade creatures and all sorts of stuff. How does this rock know? This rock has been alive for thousands of years, Hecky. Thousands and thousands a year. The anime choices were really established by people gifting subs a long time ago, you guys. Yeah, no, that's right, peeps. So it's on there. It was because of that Crunchyroll thing. Is there co-op? There should be co-op. All right, we're going to do it. Chimera, please post the link there again. What is this game? Raging Viking Rampage? It's a game where you are a rock and you sit here and you enjoy nature. And things happen. Things do happen. And I think it could have a lot of depth to it if we just play it for 1,000 hours. I see Ron Mahoff's on this. People didn't put them on. So the people who really cared, they wanted their Crunchyroll subscriptions or whatever, they gifted 2 subs and they got it on there. I didn't mean to make it pay to win, but it was the only way I could put it down. Sorry, Chimera, can you put all the animes again? Should we do this? Should we finally eliminate one? Is there a speed option thing? Verde Tech? I don't think so. No, but there are 2 game modes though. So I mean, I can check out the other game mode. Bad Monkey, you can sum up 80% of all anime in a simple description. A charming story of an adolescent growing up. I have seen like I mean, I know of some animes, and I have obviously like seen like bits and bobs of them. And a lot of anime makes me realize that I've already peaked. Like, am I older than 16? Yes. Well, then I will not have a significant effect on world affairs anymore. And there's like people in there, there's like really smart people, and you're like, this girl can build mechs and stuff. How old is she? She's 12. And I'm like, how good is the Japanese education system? How good is it? This girl is 12 and she can build exosuits? Meanwhile, I'm like, grown-ass man, what can I do? I can be on the internet watching a rock. See what I'm saying? All right. Chimera, let's do this. Gundam versus solo leveling. Okay, peeps, this for the first time ever, we are going to eliminate one of the options on the which anime. This is going to be majority rules. This is a proper poll. And I don't know if any of you even know these animes. You don't have to vote if you don't know them. But majority rules is going to win. One of these animes is going to be thrown into the dust and into the dirt. It's the first time we've eliminated an anime from the list. Pretty good. Need more than 40% to pass. I mean, you dawdle, it wasn't just 40%. It's like 40% in most things, and then like a 50 in your main language and 33% in another. It's a bit of an abomination. All right, peeps, get your votes in. One of these animes is going to die. Death Note was your first. I've watched the live action one of Death Note, so it's a little bit ruined for me. Watch her school anime. Again, peeps, the list is the list. I could open it up again, but I feel like we'll make it work. Can you make your rock roll? I did make it move a little bit at some point. I swear it moved. I just kind of like pressured it, and then it moved ever so slightly. It moved a little bit. Like I kept on pressurizing the rock, and it did move eventually. Maybe you just need to start with the office worker badminton anime so you can relate to the age of the characters. I mean, is that what happens? There's a bunch of office workers playing badminton? Tie the pole? No, peeps. Don't you dare. Oh my god, that would be the biggest troll. Don't you dare tie this pole. Don't you dare. Because that way we can't eliminate an anime. Are you voting to keep or voting to remove? Voting to keep. Vote for the one you like. Vote for the one you like, peeps. Vote for the one you like. One of them is going to disappear. One of them is going to disappear. Okay, bye. Sim, enjoy your shower. Enjoy your shower, Sim. Go get all sudsy and stuff. They must all stay. I hope some kid comes and throws you in that pond. Like that might be the end. I thought, oh, okay, wait, so no one knew what we were voting for. Everyone thought we were voting what to get rid of. I don't know anime, but I vote to tie the pole. No royals. But you're having one ancient classic versus one super new one. That's fine. I mean, one has to go. Wait, I voted for what I wanted to remove. Wait, if you folks vote, you're supposed to vote for what you like. Oh my god. Scandal. Scandal. 51% Gundam. Alright, peeps. Solo leveling is gone. Would this have changed if you'd all voted the correct order? I'm not sure. Get wrecked. Okay, Gundam is in. Who was it, says Eric? Who broke the tie? Whoever did that, you do good work. Gundam with the last minute vote wins. Redo the poll? Can't. What happened, happened. But you said majority to remove, says Lauren. Lauren's like, no. Peeps, was solo... Have we lost a good one, peeps? Should I be sad? Is solo leveling... Should that have been my... How many of you actually... Even if you think it's better than Gundam, how many of you think solo leveling should be my first anime? Does anyone actually think that? Does anyone actually think solo leveling is peak? Solo leveling is so good. Nah. Yes, good first candidate. Solo leveling is great. Only heard of GW. I vote solo. It's tied now. Solo leveling would be a better first anime. My thought was on Cowboy Bebop. Solo leveling is mid. No, it's good, but not a first. Never heard of it. I disliked solo leveling. All right. I mean, I feel like it's we win some, we lose some there. Instructions unclear, says Mimster. Mimster, you're married to a moderator, dude. Moderator's been like, no scandal. No scandal. I've never seen any of the two, but it's god tier. It's the current storytelling pacing compared to the original Gundam. Can I vote to eliminate both? Bebop is my vote, basically. Don't care beyond that, says Udordle. The flowers are moving in the wind. Look at that. You need to watch duo leveling since you play with Timey. Gundam is a charming story of the horrors of war. Well, you should be specific on what style you would like. I've said that quite a few times, Krav, and in fact, I said it before this. So I already did that. Maybe they should both be eliminated because neither was apparently good enough to win by a lot. I mean, you never know. Maybe that was the only competition standing in their way. This is basically the same as what's the best movie ever, and I'll watch it. Must be unanimous. Would never. No, we're getting rid of them now, Zor. That list is getting rid of them. It's happening. It's happening. So, okay, solo leveling is gone. Solo leveling will not be my first ever anime. I mean, and I say first ever, peeps. I have seen, like, bits of anime. I have watched Akira the movie. I've watched Ghost in the Shell. I've watched Princess Mononoke. I've, like, seen bits of Dragon Ball, you know. People were just trolling. That's why it was tied, says Violet. What was winning before, Violet? What if we played a game where your choices or actions mattered? This is a very, very profound statement Udordle's made here. I mean, there's that one yellow flower. That's pretty cool. And it's been there the whole year. K-pop Demon Hunters. The last two will never be unanimous because the jaded people who had their favorites removed will keep it from working. No. This whole thing will eventually be majority rules, Zor. We'll try to do the unanimous thing, but if we can't, these were placed there. They were done by the people with the Crunchyroll promotion. One of these will be it. We should eliminate another. The Rock demands a sacrifice. All right. Let's do Black Butler versus... What was the other one, Chimera? Black Butler versus Vinland Saga. Have I played Detroit Become Human? Yes, I have, Hickey. It was very cool. I mucked up in some of the more important parts of the game and didn't get the best ending, but it was fine. It was fine. Like 5 people died. It was okay. It wasn't the best ending, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it a lot. If it's sitting at a tie, stop voting, says Lady Lily. I'm not familiar with either of those peeps. If you don't know it, don't vote. If you don't know it, don't vote. Or Google it quickly and vote. Imagine the havoc I will wreak on your streamer room poster if I get bored. Udordle, you won't get bored. If anyone doesn't know what Udordle's talking about, for 15 gifted subs, you can change the poster in my room. It's currently an abomination. It's me in a white v-neck. And this is the second white v-neck one they've had. When I wear this white v-neck, everyone objectifies me, so I don't wear it anymore. We've had a cat anus on there. We had Nathan Fillion on there. You peeps literally do this just to troll me. You do this poster just to troll me. Some people state that if you stare at the poster long enough, it moves. I've never seen any evidence of this, so I don't believe that that is true. But yeah, Udordle stating that they might get bored enough to do that. I don't believe you. I don't think so. Although Black Butler was mad and overhyped, but I haven't seen the other one. Peeps, you must get your votes in. Get your vote. We don't care about you. We're here for the rock only. I understand. Sorry, peeps. Let's head back to the rock. Yay, it will tie, says Bucky. Timmy created art for you yesterday. You reckon? Okay, let's go back to the rock. The things we must have missed while I was gone. The poster definitely is magical. So yeah. If any of you want me to have a Twilight poster or something there, but tomorrow, so we've already had lots of posters. Tomorrow we're going to go back to normal. I think I'm going to put Expedition 33 or Baldur's Gate 3 on there. How cool will that be? The Rock Johnson? Yes, this is a game about the birth of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. True. If it ties, they're both out. Peeps, get your votes in. Oh my god, I have no idea what's happening. I can't see the poll. Get your votes in, peeps. If you know about these 2 animes, vote for which anime should be my first anime. We're whittling down the list. Streamers going to watch anime. Honestly, rather than what the white v-neck is known for, this particular poster gives me sports commentator vibes. Okay. It's tied again. It can't be a tie. Black Butler has snuck in at the last... Peeps, you can't tie it. No matter how hard you try, you can't tie it. Someone will anti-tie you. Ew. All right, peeps. Vinland Saga is gone. And instead, I have something called Black Butler. Not proud someone ruined the time. This is how it works. All right, we're going to leave it there today. We're going to leave it there on the anime today. Chimera, put the remaining ones on the list. We're going to work through this as stream's gone. Chimera, what's left? These are the options for streamers' first ever anime coming through. Haven't seen either? Someone's trolling the chat, says Green. No, all of you are like, we're meant to tie it. Someone cares about Black Butler. All of you are like, what a troll. Someone's like, no, dude, I love Black Butler. Black Butler changed my life. Black Butler is amazing. And it's my favorite Butler, better than Alfred from Batman and Jeeves, who used to be able to ask questions to. And I want this to win. So all of you tying the poll, you're the trolls. You should have voted for what you want. All right, so my first anime is going to be something like Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai X, Delicious in Dungeon, Black Butler, Gundam, Trigun, The Rose of Versailles, Attack on Titan, and Naruto. No, best Butler is Alucard, says Craven. Alucard is a butler? I only know Alucard from like vampire hunting. Is Alucard a vampire butler and something? Oh wow, Black Butler's first anime? Maybe. No, well, it's one of the option. Okay, should we do one more? Okay, one more. Udordle! Is it possible that Udordle just did a random amount of subs for me? Udordle? Alucard equals Dracula? Not in everything. Alucard sometimes is like an antithesis to Dracula. So, I know it's Dracula backwards, but sometimes Alucard's like a completely different person. No 33 poster, but possible, but unlikely. I want a list of all these. King Beast, Chimera can post that for you there. I'm gonna need an explanation for this one. It says Kidget, explanation of what? Explanation of which one? Okay, I love Expedition 33. But, so for anyone who doesn't know, your Dawdle now gets to choose what the post is going to be tomorrow. Your Dawdle, what post would you like? Are you stating Expedition 33? Surely not. So can I ask that we switch Samurai X with... No, I'm afraid I can't. But I mean, if you say it's sushi, I don't understand it. Bad Monkey, and the person who nominated it said it, and I don't understand it much enough to change it. So it is what it is. But Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science. I don't even know who that is, you Dawdle. I don't even know who... Hold on, let's Google this. Okay, you need me to explain this game, peeps. This game is art. This game is basically watching a rock do nothing but exist while other things happen occasionally. I do think so. At the beginning, it's a bit more eventful. And then I think they know that they've got us hooked. So they kind of keep it a little bit more rare that things happen now. But this is the game. You literally watch a rock like this. Very similar to Plastic Duck Simulator. So Celestine, I hope that you're good. Google, okay, we're going to do this. This game actually does slow down my computer, believe it or not, when it's in the background. But let's quickly do this. Lily, will you do me a favor, please? Lily? Lily? Kelly LeBrock. Is there... Okay, but Weird Science. Yes, can you please send... Holy moly. Can you please send Timeless Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science and say it's going to make a poster out of it? Can you do that? I don't know who that is. I don't know how I've lived my entire life having never witnessed Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science. But I know for a fact that if I was born in 1980, that right there would be the single most attractive woman I've ever seen. I'm not, though, so she's not. But, you know, don't fall in love. Holy moly. Vanessa Angel played her in the series. Had such a crush on her in that movie when I was a teen. Listen, I'm a little bit younger than that. If any of you want to figure out my age, this is my first human crush. I say human crush because, you know, Daphne from Scooby-Doo and stuff. This is my first human crush. Holy moly. Alicia Clueless. I didn't put her surname. Alicia Silverstone from Clueless. When I was a little dunk, I don't know what it is. This girl in this I was like, oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I don't know what this feeling is, but she is so pretty. And she's so pretty. And I think she's stupid, but I think I'd like to marry her when I'm older. And that's my first human crush, if you want to figure out my age. That was the first time streamer felt even a slight like, oh, what is this? What is this? Zeno's wife, welcome on in. How's it going? What just happened? I was looking at a rock, looked at my phone, looked back, and up I'm looking at Kelly. Poor I learned who Kelly, whatever her name was, is from Weird Science. Alucard is from Castlevania, yes, but I think there could be a few different versions. Human crush. So Ellie, I've said this a few times. I had like crushes on like cartoons, like Daphne from Scooby-Doo, you know? Like I like Daphne from Scooby-Doo before I like an actual human being. You know, that kind of thing. What is this? It should be Emma Stone. All right, Lily, thank you for messaging, Timey. Okay, Dunk, but Daphne, not... Okay, no, April O'Neil. Okay, here's the problem, all right? April O'Neil's right up there, but it also comes down to how old I was when I saw them. Because, you know, you also reach a point where you just like, and I crap my pants and I don't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends. So, I mean, I did see some other stuff and, you know, I wouldn't have known what it meant. Stone level 2 soon? Yeah. Do I think Timus might make the wrong poster? Your daughter, would you like a specific picture? Would you like Timus to work his magic? I've never seen Clueless, so that makes me literally a perfect candidate for a remake. There you go. So Clueless was basically, she was meant to play like this really stupid, as if cool girl, and she'd sit there and all she cared about was boys and stuff, instead of getting good grades, and she was this Beverly Hills socialite, ridiculously rich, popular girl. And again, that should alienate her, but young Dunk didn't care. Also, thank you for the hype train. Wait, why is there a hype train? Grandy, thank you for the bits. Udordle can single-handedly set up a hype train. Udordle, you're incredibly powerful. But set in Beverly Hills. Yes, sorry, Beverly Hills, wherever it was. Clueless is Emma by James Ennis Austen, set in Beverly Hills. Ideally specific, I can send to someone here or in Discord. Lady Lily is currently running point on this particular operation, Udordle, if you would like to request something specific. Time is going to make a Sandra Bullock poster no matter what we do. That would have been so good. Udordle, I do warn you, if you send anyone with a ponytail, Timeless will make Sandra Bullock. He's going to do that. Holy moly. So many butterflies now. I know, it's beautiful. So yes, for anyone who doesn't know, I've got a co-host, Timeless, and any woman with a ponytail he thinks is Sandra Bullock. He doesn't know his actors very well. He's like, oh, it's Sandra Bullock. And you're like, no, dude. No, that's Anne Hathaway. He's like, is it though? So yeah. Thank you, Xanifer. Is it though? Hype Train success. Udordle, you've single-handedly created a successful hype train. It didn't contain a single gremlin. It didn't contain a single pole dance thing. It didn't contain anything terrible. This is a win, peeps. I'm going to take this. This is a win. Pete, what do you give up on, my friend? Who's my human crush now? Oh, that. Sorry, Pete. I must be honest, I think it's more of sort of a young person thing to become infatuated. I don't like, there's no like one I go, oh my god, she is incredible and beautiful and I love her. There's a few people I hold close to my heart. So as an example, my girlfriend in Mass Effect. Whenever she pops up in something, I will always state, oh, there's my girlfriend. If there's anyone around, they go, what do you mean? I go, no, me and this lady we used to date. And they never know what it's about.
It's my creation. I do not know. No hesitation. No heart of gold, just flesh and blood.
So I think her name's Yvonne Strahovski or something. Whenever I see her, I'm like, oh, look, it's my girlfriend. It's my girlfriend, because I dated her hard in Mass Effect.
Ooh, weird science.
Jessica Elba was very pretty. Kate Beckinsale, very, very, very pretty. So, I don't really... I've got a few people that, I know who I think's attractive and who's unattractive, but honestly, I don't know. Does this sound a bit weird? Is it possible that you can almost become jaded over attractive people? Because, when I was a teenager, I'd be like, oh, wow, she's so beautiful. Oh my God, this person's so beautiful. Oh my God, that person's even more beautiful. Oh my God, this person looks like this. Oh my God, that. And after a while, it's like people be peopling, right? Nose, ear, mouth. Done. Happy. The rest doesn't really matter. Also, they can be missing an eye or a nose or the mouth. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. After a while, humans just kind of blend into, we're all humanoid. One, yeah, that's fine. Timey claiming Tom Cruise starred in The Matrix still kills me. Yes. No, yes, she has ears. Honestly, I've said this a few times. If any of you would ever like to date a dunk, I have one criteria and one criteria only. Is the other person interested in me? Yes. Tick. You're in. When you're me, you don't get that many choices. So that's it. That's all I need. So yeah, there you go. Meat bags, as HK47 says. I don't know who that is, but correct. Also, they don't even need to be made of meat. They can be made of silicone. I'm not that fussy. I'm not that fussy, Chef Dave. Let's not get particular about the material used. That's ridiculous. Then it's realistic expectations and understanding their personality. Yeah, that's too high of a bar. Probably, Evildoer, I think so. Toloya, nice to see you. I didn't think you still played such fast-paced games. Blading Banana, this is it. I must be honest, not much is happening these days over here. Wrapped in plastic, she's fantastic. Yeah, whatever's good. Honestly, I'm not... No. Actually, wait, Pete, that sounds more like an episode of Dexter. No. Okay. I do not condone having ladies wrapped in plastic, potentially about to be thrown into the canal. No. None of that. None of that, please. This is Deep 4X strategy game? Yeah. You might say my performance in this game is much better than others. I have actually missed a couple things. Says Hecky. What? Okay. The mosquito test. Okay, I have one criteria when it comes to dating a lady. This is a true story. You get mosquitoes here, okay? And mosquitoes are irritations. You're trying to sleep and they go, me. And you're like, dude, get away from me. And if you want to have a happy life, what's very important, and I'm sure some of you know this, mosquitoes prefer some people to other people. So you can be sitting there. I've had it, like with family members. We'll be out somewhere, and I'll be there, and I'll be like, no mosquitoes are going for me. And they're all going, my cousin will be like, damn it, stupid mosquitoes. And I've decided that this is a trait that I would like in a life partner. So what happens is every single time I have a second date with a woman, I put a glass, I put like a square on a table with a cloth over it. And the woman always looks at me like this, and I go, yeah. And I pull the cloth off, and inside of the container, I take a drop and I go, blick, and stick a singular mosquito in there. And I say to her, please, place your hand inside of the cube. And she sticks her hand in, and I stick mine in. And if the mosquito goes for me, I pull the cube out, and I pack it away, and I leave without saying a word. And if it goes with her, I say, fantastic, we can now proceed. I've never got past the second date. But yeah, that is a thing. The mosquito test is very important. It's very important because that will dictate, if I go to a swamp with my beloved, will I be uncomfortable? I'll comfort her when she's uncomfortable, definitely. I'll be like, shh, honey, it's okay. I know the mosquitoes are a pain. So sorry that you're feeling this way. Can I get you some mud to rub? I'll be a nice guy about it. But at least, behind the scenes, I'm like, too complex? Just go for a walk at dusk. You'll find out. Quick. Says Zor. Are you wishing malaria on your girlfriends? No. Just, it's a very endearing quality for someone to have. Mosquitoes prefer them more than me. They're trying to wipe out mosquitoes with gene editing. They should, Xanafer. Mosquitoes are the worst. They go after the smell. You don't smell interesting to them. Well, there you go, folks. Chef Dave Kitty doxing me live on stream. Anyone who doesn't know, I don't smell interesting. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for that, Dave. Stream didn't need to know that. I knew a guy that had a wild standard for sexy ladies. Any woman with a job was his type. Didn't matter what job. What? And would he divorce someone if they became unemployed? So you're like, oh, you put a baby in me. I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. You're out. The divorce is happening. Go and look after the children on your own time. So there we go. Evelyn, it's not quite like that. Does the mosquito have to have Ebola? No. It's just a regular mosquito. Mosquitoes are one of the only 100% useless animals on Earth. I disagree with that comment for one reason and one reason only. I think if we take a step back, mosquitoes are potentially the single most important creature on planet Earth. I'd make the argument that mosquitoes are the single most important of all creatures. And you might be like, what? They suck. And I agree with you. But here's the thing. You can Google this. I got this fact from the Guinness World Record. Okay? I've Googled this. It is a disputed fact. A lot of people go, no, that's not right. It's not correct. But mosquitoes, this is a true story. What is the most dangerous animal on planet Earth? And the answer is the Anopheles mosquito, by far, to the degree that some people claim that more than half of all human deaths since the beginning of time have been done by mosquitoes. That was in the Guinness World Record. More than half. So every single person that's ever died, more than half of them died to malaria. Again, that is disputed. And even if you do dispute it, it's still, they've killed tons. It's literally millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people have died to this. So if you think about it, in a way, since humans, we pollute the planet, and technically they could be the most useful. Because I was always like, why do you need a creature? Why don't you just have a little midge thing that other creatures eat, You don't need this thing that sucks blood and does whatnot, So the food aspect could still be there without being a bloodsucker. That's why you have to hate mosquitoes. You're like, why don't you just go be a little fly-like creature? Why do you have to suck human blood? I like the sci-fi concept that we use animals are all slaves of the plants and trees. Yes, they kill so much. Exactly. Oh, well, that is useful. You see, mosquitoes are also pollinators? Really? Do they pollinate? But again, all of that could be achieved without sucking our blood, There's other creatures that can do that without being dicks about it. They need to up their game, yes, kill all of us. There's nothing more dangerous than a wounded mosquito. They make up a tremendous amount of biomass. If they died out, that ripples through the biosphere. No, so I understand that, but look, I'm not a biologist. I don't understand the workings of biomes, and I'm not a god. But surely you could have some sort of innocuous flying midgy thing that doesn't do anything replace the mosquito. You know what I'm saying? You would think. But again, I'm pretty sure they did it to balance out and kill us. Sounds like a sucky situation. Bazinga. So the mosquito's nature's answer to the human parasite? Pretty much, yeah. Bats eat literal tons of mosquitoes? For sure, but they could eat something else, you know, if they were replaced by something else that had similar sort of habits. I thought it was 1/8, but whatever the number, still much more than wars or cancer or anything. No, so according to the Guinness World Record, and again, I do think that does sound false for most things, but it said half. That much. Something would replace mosquitoes with biomass? Yeah, exactly. Animals and insects try to keep nature balanced in check, but us humans breed too fast. That's right. Mosquitoes are the only things that can save the world. The only thing. All right, for anyone who's just joined, I'm a rock. And I think... I mean, how would I know if I'm actually done with the game? I have no idea. I can also quickly check out the other game mode if you like. So if anyone who's just joined, the game's been interesting. I quickly want to see... What's that thing? The rock was once part of a mighty mountain. Now it's you. Life happens. So if you go a new game, you get a thing called December. Chill in and soak the vibes. Watch seasons flip, weather roll in, and stars light up the night sky. Just kick back and rock on. Okay, so we're not playing that one. We're playing this one. I mean, look at that thing. Holy moly, we haven't seen this thing yet. Okay, so I think that's more like just a chill. I'm assuming that's kind of like a screensaver type mode where things just kind of happen, you know? You're done when you decide you are. That's fair. Dead mosquitoes can replace by something nice is faulty, says Clotrick. Maybe. Again, I don't know, but they still suck. Quite literally, often. 100% useless. There's nothing that requires mosquitoes in order to live. They fill no evolutionary niche. I mean, again, a lot of things do eat them, but it feels like they could be replaced by something obsolete. Game modes? Whoa, I know. I laugh at your mosquito. The Scarlet Midge is far more terrifying. Ants and termites are food sources to so many species. They have a specific name for critters that primarily feed on them. Yes, I have heard that the world's termite population does outweigh the world's human population. Nothing eats only them, though. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Okay. Folks, are we getting long in the tooth here? Is it happening? Should we continue? I feel like we've gone full circle. Yeah, I'm going to quickly check the Steam achievements. I mean, this has been interesting. I've had a fun time. I've unlocked 28 out of 37 achievements. Okay, so I still have 9 achievements to go. So the Zen mode is the original mode. It's too stressful. It's very stressful looking for diamonds. I feel like the entire time I have to completely pay attention. Outweigh in biomass or outweigh in number count? No, mass. So if you take all the termites and you put them on a scale and you say they weigh 4.5 billion metric tons or whatever, and you weigh all the human beings, the termites weigh more. Truthfully, there's no species on Earth that is useless. All species play some sort of role. Mayday, I think that's false because I have met clock people, clock men, and I cannot think of a role that they play that's beneficial to anyone. But other than that, I think you're correct. But clockmen, were they born? Were they created? We don't know. But other than that, I think you're correct. For anyone who doesn't know, I normally have a co-host, Timeless. He's denoted by a clock person. And he provides no value. What if the rest of the achievements are in Zen mode? That could be. What is a clock bet? Mayday, have you never seen Timeless in here? So if you check here, running on the arcade machine, there's Timeless. He's not in here right now. Mayday, I don't know, have you only ever been in stream in time he's not around? Or maybe like you didn't see that Timeless actually is there. So if you go ! Timey there, you can drop him a follow if anyone's interested. If you like this community, when I'm not streaming, they stream over on Timey's channel. He's a little clock VTuber. He's a little clock man. I've been here when Timey's... Okay, but have you ever seen Timey, Mayday? Because, I mean, he normally doesn't have his avatar up, only right at the beginning. You know? So, sorry. Like, being here with Timey is not always equal. I'm a mean friend? He provides no value. I did it for the lols, Mayday. I said it for the lols. I said it for the lol. No? I'm not mean, Mayday. It's called banter. Where I'm from, and this is a true story. I went to an all-boys school. And at least when you're really, really, really close to someone, you can banter and be mean. So Timeless has that situation with me. You don't do it to everyone. You don't be a meanie. That's terrible. But, you know, when it comes to timers, he gives as good as he gets. Yes, I'm joking back. If timing provides no value, then what the hell do you provide, says Evildoer. I provide the scenery. I'm the cameraman, Evildoer. I've said this numerous times. I'm a very good cameraman. You all come here so you can witness what I'm witnessing. See? See? Can't stop the gears of love. You keep your mouth shut, Lady Lily. He shows us games he gets for free. That's true. I mean, I probably have, like, I don't know. Does anyone want... I mean, if you want a free game, I can probably give a free game. Hold on. Streamer's gonna do something. Let me see. Sorry, I actually haven't checked this for a little while. Like this one here, I got this game for free. I haven't paid for a game in over 3 years. It's the one benefit of being a streamer. Can you afford groceries and stuff? No, don't be foolish. But can you get games for free? Sure. What am I looking at? Keys. All right. I have a key. There we go. Okay, I got a key here, peeps. Who would like a game for free? The game is... I don't even know what it's about. A unique dice-based clue system. The dice of fate roll in your hands, and each throw may reveal a new fragment of the truth. In this world full of randomness, you never know where your next discovery will lead. Will it bring you closer to the truth, or deeper into madness? Sounds cool. I just do not have enough time to play it. Unfortunately. Should I just dump it in chat, or do you peeps want to do something for it? Free game? Yeah, free game. All of us, sure. I like a game not for free, but for watching your streams. Waffle, do something. All right, folks, it's honestly, this is like a small little indie game. It's not anything particularly... I mean, maybe one of you will find, like, sometimes I give games away, and then some of you say that they're your greatest game ever made. I'm going to send this to Xanifer. Oh, Xanifer? All right, okay, and I've got keys to Scum. Who would like Scum? Scum's a good... Xan, are you sure, dude? You don't want to do that, like, on your stream sometime or something? You don't want to do that for you, peeps? So Scum is a really cool survival game. It's pretty freaking awesome. All right. Yes, I'm sure. All right, so peeps, we've got 2 keys for Scum. Courtesy of Xanifer. Peeps, can we please get some applause for Xanifer there? Okay, the first key of the ARB game. Xanifer's going to send it to you. This one, because again, peeps, if, like, I'm going to ask you to play a guessing game. I'm going to look on the screen and the first person I see. So this isn't a deeply serious thing. Please, if you're above my, like, whatever the one I see on the screen or whatever, it's fine. So Scum will do afterwards. Scum will do it through raffle so we don't get confused. But okay, if you want that other free game that I spoke about, and again, this shouldn't be, it's not a serious thing, you know? Okay, I am thinking of a animal. The first person that I see write that animal, you get that key. This isn't Scum, this is the other one. Mystery indie game, yeah. Okay, and peeps, it's going to be the first one I see that writes, that types this. And remember, I see things in different order, and I might actually miss it. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was pretty dumb. Firebug, it was a frog. Alright, stop the game. Firebug doesn't want to play. Firebug doesn't want anyone else to play the game. Firebug is too good at guessing. I kind of looked over the scenery and thought frog. It should have been easy to guess, and I suppose it was. I literally gazed upon the scenery and thought of a frog. So, rigged. Okay. Xan, can you please send it to Firebug? Okay. All right. For Scum. Now, this is the good prize. For Scum, we're going to do a raffle. So, one of my moderators is going to type !S raffle, and you just have to type join. And then your name will pop up. And then you'll get the key, whoever's name pops up. Courtesy of Xanifer. Also, Mimster just gave me something. Mimpy? Mimpy moo. Rift Break. I'm pretty sure I can probably get this for free, Mimpy. Just let me know when the 1.0 releases. I can probably get it for free, like for realsies. Okay. Has it been done? Yes, peeps. All you have to do is type !join if you'd like it. Scum is a very cool game. It's similar to Rust. I personally prefer Scum to Rust, if I'm honest. It's got a lot more like in-depth. It's kind of like DayZ had a baby with Rust, I guess, is how that works. If not, you have it. Thank you, Mimpy. Thank you. So Mimpy, I'll probably land up refunding you, and then just let me know when 1.0 is close. That's normally when the devs would like punt it, you know? So whenever 1.0 is out, I'll take a look, see at the repositories where I normally find keys. What in the green broccoli are you drinking then? DK, I did say earlier, this has got avocado, blueberries, walnuts, chocolate protein powder, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, almond butter. 2.0. Oh, 2.0. Okay, Mimpy, then it'll probably be... Okay, then that's fine. Then I'll take a look-see, my friend. I'll take a look-see and see what's up. Folks, just a reminder, while you're clicking exclamation mark join, exclamation mark NMS, please click that link there. It just takes you to the Nomad Sky thing. You're doing your streamer a favor. I'll go into the whole spiel and whatnot earlier, but please just click the link if you haven't clicked the link. It will really help me. I'm hoping to get like some promotion maybe one day for Light No Fire. So Chimera posted the link there. Lady Lily posted the link there. Elf Black posted the link there. Please do click it. Like I say, I'm just hoping. I've got a sponsored segment for Nomad Sky. I'm just hoping to do a really good job. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we can get extra keys for Light No Fire. Maybe we can get a campaign. Hell, maybe they'll say, we don't need our head developer Sean to explain the game when Dunkstar could do a better job. And then they'll get me to go to the Game Awards instead of Sean. You know, you never know. These things could happen. So just please do click the link. Help us out. Scum the one you broke. Yeah, that's exactly the one you told. I don't even need to read the rest of your message. It is the one where I broke my leg, ate a hallucinogenic mushroom, vomited, got radiation poison, and crapped yourself to death in like 5 minutes. That is Scum. That is Scum. Shezzy got that? Oh, Shezzy. Things are coming up Shezzy at the moment. For anyone who doesn't know, Shezzy's had a really rough time. Shezzy, I'm sorry I haven't sent you your keyboard. Shezzy got a keyboard the other day. Shezzy, look, your luck is turning. Shezzy, a new keyboard, a new game. Things are coming up, Shezzy. It's all turning. Poor Shezzy's been in the absolute wars. So I'm very happy for Shezzy to get this. That's lovely. Shezzy, good luck. Enjoy playing it. Thank you so much. Luck is definitely turning. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes people need it. Sometimes we just want a free game, and other times some people really, Shezzy really has sounded like they've been in the dumps. And congratulations, Shezzy. I hope that it makes you feel better. Bye, Jimmy. I just noted the dunk post in the background. Wait, am I not in the game? Wait. Sorry, peeps. How long have I been on that screen for? Oh, God. The things you guys have missed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The things you've missed. The things you've missed. Holy moly, peeps. I just witnessed something so unbelievable you wouldn't believe it. The whole time? Wait, since the beginning of stream. A while? It's been stuck for 2 hours? Oh, my God. We missed the end of the game. Where did all the pretty flowers go? They were eaten by a magical aardvark like creature. Holy moly. I'm so sorry, team. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad now. I'm so sorry. All right. Peeps, Xanifer is going to give away another copy of Scum because Xanifer is a legend. So we won't open this up on anyone but Shezzy can win this thing. Zan has done it. One of my moderators. In fact, Zan, you do it. You go for it, Zan. You make it happen. Thank you, Zan. Everyone say thank you, Xanifer. Okay, there you go, peeps. All you have to do is type exclamation mark join. All you have to do is type exclamation mark join. All you have to do is type exclamation mark join. This is for Scum. If any of you don't know Scum, it's a fun survival game. A real game that's just released into 1.0. Proper game. It's really cool. Your character has to like manage everything from having their vitamin C intake taken care of, to food, to injuries, to wounds that go septic, while having kind of like, you can play PvE. It's got like zombie type things with guys that have been taken over called puppets, and giant robots, or you can play it PvP against other people if you want. It's a cool game. I've enjoyed it whenever I've played it. I'm part of an elite group in it called the Night Shoes. Okay, good luck everyone. Is there base building? Yes. The vitamins, except for C and K, are a bit silly to monitor, says Bucky. I mean, it's still pretty cool that they're there. All right, peeps, if you'd like that exclamation mark, join. Can we fly? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe? Zan, are there flying things in Scum? Can you get like a helicopter? I think you can. Am I thinking of the right game? Yeah, there are planes in Scum. Yes, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, they're planes now. Cool. There are biplanes in Scum. There you go. There you go. Chopper knows. Chopper and Zan came to pick me up the one time. They took ages. I gave them a really crap score on Uber, if I'm being honest. I was just like, what the heck? What the heck? Remember the aliens like Dropship 2? That's it. Nyum. Okay. Let us see what's going to happen here. What is going to occur over here? What about gay planes as opposed to biplanes? Maybe. I'd be amazed if level transitions in Rock Simulator are caused by a meteor strike lobbing you to a new location. Toya, so I actually did have a portal open earlier, and I literally saw like a new place I could go to, but my rock couldn't move. So it's like, well, damn it. Did the rock move? I think the rock has moved. Brat is one. Congratulations, Brat. Oh, thank you. Don't thank me. Thanks, Xanifer. Congratulations, Brat. Congratulations. Enjoy playing Scum. Scum, 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 scum. Thanks, Zan. There you go. All right, I think I've witnessed most of the things we can see in this game, if I'm honest. Maybe we should play something else. Everyone ready to let go now? Is everyone ready to let go? Can streamer go and play a game? The rain brings freshness. I might. Even if I didn't ask for it. I mean, that was new. Holy moly. Well, that woke me up. I just fell asleep in my gaming chair. Play Scum now? No, listen, Scum I need a long time to play. Ugh. I'll never let go, Jack. Liar. She lied. Skip the rock in the lake, different game. I did say this earlier. I have, like, now that I know that rocks have personalities, I have murdered a few rocks. I skipped them into the ocean. I did say, you know, they could skip to the other side. They could be free. Come. Let's see. And they go, I'm going to make it. And none of them have made it. How high a level did you level up your rock? My rock is level 99. What about the thrilling high-quality gameplay and the deep investment in the characters? Listen, this game's been fantastic. I think we've seen most things. I also think it might be RNG when they proc, maybe. Because, like, literally nothing has happened. I mean, unless I'm just missing it. Like, maybe there was a dragon flying there when I was looking in the other direction. But I don't think anything has happened for the last little while. She lied so hard, says Mimster. So hard. Donkey's trying so hard to get to another game? No, not really. I mean, I promoted this game. I hopped into it willingly. And I like the just chatting. I could talk to you peeps all day. You know? Who wants to chat? Whenever I say that, no one wants to chat. I was in the other window, though. That is true. So you all missed about 80% of the game. That's true, Brendy. I've done you a dastardly. Sorry about that. Flowers, they're back. You see, just every single time when I think things are going to stop happening, more things happen. How's the weather? The weather's okay. It's a bit rainy in-game and quite hot out-of-game. I'm a bit scared for summer. I should still be wearing long sleeves. I'm way too hot at the moment in time. I think the game needs a co-op mode. Lug, definitely. Imagine you just see a couple come eat on top of you and then have fun. Listen, I did say earlier I could imagine Geralt of Rivia coming and taking a poo behind us. That would be fun. Did I miss the snow? You did, Brendy. We had winter. This is now spring. Spring hath sprung. So you did miss winter. I'm sorry, Brendy. I think when the game started, we were probably in spring. I guess we might have been in summer. So I don't actually know if we've ever got through the season. It was 107 F here today. Holy moly. But I mean, at least you're in summer. Like, I mean, this should not be happening in August. Like, you shouldn't even think about, like, the weather getting hotter until, you know, mid-spring. Although, the 1st of September is spring day. People normally try to wear dresses, even if it's a little chilly. Can you speed up time? I don't think so. I don't think we can. I think that kind of would defeat the entire purpose of the game. Yeah, Mimpy, I know that's hot, dude. I know that is freaking hot. I remember there was a song that's 99.9, and I always think of that as 40-ish. Like higher 30s. There's no keyboard commands at all. There are, like WASD. Come on, Rock. You can do this. You can do this. What is this lame-ass game, says Jones. Jones? It's a deep narrative story. A game with such subtle storytelling, it could be said to not even be there at all. If you think that that is lame, like an ass, well, that's fine. You're allowed to. But nuance, subtlety, imagery, event, dream. That was what was on the vision board when they created this game. Reminds you of the Drakensberg? Very Dragon Mountain-esque. It's a rock game, obviously. Yeah, this game rocks, peeps. This game rocks. That's the truth. That's a fact. No one can tell me that any game rocks more than this. The rock has an amazing vertical leap. It does. Is South African winter like Australia? Depends where in Australia and depends where in South Africa, but very similar, yeah. So I believe like Tasmania is quite cold, as an example. But yeah, just depends where you are. But our winters are pretty damn mild here. Like the city that I grew up in has like one of the mildest winters you can imagine. Where my father lives, it's ridiculous. Like I think like the coldest it ever gets is like 20 degrees Celsius. Are there multiple endings based on your choices? Fringe, I don't think so. I haven't made too many choices myself. It looks boring. So if any of you have ever played Plastic Duck Simulator, this is very similar. So yes, am I sitting here watching a rock? I am. But do things change while I'm watching the rock? Yes. So if you focus and you're like, I mean like there, these blue flowers now, this is new. There's trees, and there actually are fantasy things that do happen to it. So I have seen aliens in the game. I have seen mythical creatures and whatnot. But for now, all we see is this. So I mean, it's an interesting game, and I'll tell you from a streaming game, it's pretty cool because stuff does happen. And obviously we just get to talk crap, you know? Which is one of my favorite things to do in the world with all of you. So, Paul, I mean, maybe. I mean, were these trees here before? In fact, are these new trees? Am I going to get... Maybe. So glad I specified in the game. Yes. It's a Zen game, it is. The real question is which flowers or clumps of grass did you romance in this playthrough? I haven't actually romanced anything so far. It's been a romance-free playthrough. But you know, rocks don't work that way. Have I seen any outside of the game? So... mythical creatures and aliens. Sure. I mean, I've seen a couple things that were a bit weird. But not overtly, no. I was pretty sure that my old house was haunted. But never like just, you know, random sounds and stuff. So, I don't know. I used to have weird nightmares that things were coming through my glass door. And I was pretty sure I was getting abducted by aliens every night. Survived 1 year. Movement is a myth. Spread by the animals. Well, there you go, peeps. We just did it. I just survived 1 year. Other than that, about the weirdest thing, and I know this doesn't seem, is I saw like a star in the sky the one time. I looked up and I saw a star. And then the star did this. And it moved. And then I was like, oh, it's actually a satellite. And then it moved like, and then it was like this. And then it moved and it like flew away. And I was like, what the heck? And that's about the weirdest thing. Honestly, I don't really know what can do that. It definitely wasn't a plane. Like drones didn't exist yet. I mean, so it was a UFO. I mean, just, you know, was it a nice UFO? Was it a meaningful UFO? You know? So drones, so this was years and years and years ago. So drones didn't exist. So honestly, like aliens was about the best theory I could come up with for that. And that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen, as far as aliens are concerned. How much drink did you have that night? Nah, not much. Other than water, probably. I mean, I probably saw this when I was like 17, 18. We live in SA, lots of aliens. Jealous that you can see stars, says Kidjid. I'm assuming you had a seizure? I was just looking, I was like, what the... Actually, no, now that I'm thinking, I was a bit older than that. Maybe like 19. Because I just remembered I could drive. Military plane, nobody ever admits the military technology. Listen, that being said, honestly, the fact that I live in South Africa, I don't think so. Like, that's why it was so weird. Because, like, you know, if you're like in the US, you're like, dude, it's the US military doing experiments. Or, you know, if you're in China, you're like, it's the Chinese military doing experiments. Yeah, you're like, dude, the SA military doing, like, Come on, dude. Come on. I mean, we did invent a cool helicopter back in the day called the Roy Falk. If any of you like the Roy Falk, maybe the Roy Volk, some of you might say. I mean, we made that helicopter. That's cool. That's cool. But I mean, we don't generally, I can't really picture us having cutting edge experiments of things going, you know? So, yeah. They just call them balloons. Again, it was very weird. It moved very erratically. We have lion cavalry. Ooh. Yeah, like Narnia. That's the same thing. Of course, they will do experiments in place with 0 to none military presence. Master Vikings on it. That's what they want you to think. The Chinese were over here actually using us as grounds to experiment on. Maybe. SA military still trying to figure out who gets paid most. Listen. Listen. The International Space Station gets sort of southwest to northeast often. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It moved very erratically. I was like, oh, it's a satellite. I was like, what the heck is this? And then it sort of like flew away and like disappeared. What's this game about, Tony? This game is literally about watching a rock and waiting for things to happen. And things do happen. It's basically like a very chill, very zen, very calming game. And that is it. That is the gameplay loop. Exciting things do happen once in a while though, and they blow your mind. But other than that, this is it. And I do think now that we've completed a year, we probably should be done with the game. I do still have a few achievements that I need to do, but I think that's kind of it. Can't wait for more moss. So I think we'll probably end it there and play another game. But I mean, I did like that. I'm kind of interested to watch the trailer and see maybe if there's something that we missed. Because if there's anything that we missed, I'm going to be sad about that. I'm going to say that we disappointed everyone, of course. STF Games. Why don't we get this cool lounge music? Snowman. The game recommends a 3070. This game, honestly, it lagged at one point for me when there was ray tracing. Watching this, I think your stone was a bit mid. Wait, you can change the stone? Okay, but I did see all those things. I think. Okay. So thank you so much for being here today, folks. You're all amazing. You're all incredible. I will catch you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.